also feeling unwanted, like a burden to others, also feeling like, your health is no longer important. And these are just some of those signs that you need to reach out to somebody. You need to call the helpline. There are people that can help you and get through this difficult time. And we just want you to be around and enjoy life. Love me like I love you, and make sure that you are here with us tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and so long.
Are you ready for the hardest sports show on the market? It's called The Timeout, Sundays on the ZNS television network. In our first show, 4 decades of sports in the country.
At the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, I'm Clint Watson, and this is ZNS.
It's What's Trending with Jimonita Swain and the Bahama Beauty. At the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas from Studio A. It all starts right now.
It's Wednesday, November 26th. I'm Anthea Ferguson, and welcome to another exciting edition of What's Trending, your go-to for lifestyle, entertainment, and everything happening right now. It's Thanksgiving Eve, so while your turkey marinates and you prep your sides and pies, let us give you a full-size serving of the entertainment and lifestyle news everyone's talking about. We're diving into big deals, global achievements, and festive fragrances that will put you in the holiday spirit. Coming up in today's show, we're kicking things off with BTC. They're back to break down Blue Friday, their biggest shopping event of the year. Think massive deals, incredible prizes, and everything you need to level up your tech game this season. Then we're spotlighting a Bahamian making waves on the international stage. From customer success to global leadership, this trailblazer is raising the flag high and representing the 242 in a major way. Her journey, her impact, and her advice all ahead. And get ready to ignite your holiday spirit. We're chatting with a talented wax candle maker whose new Christmas scents are already turning heads and warming homes. Find out what inspired the collection and which fragrance needs to be on your gift list. All that and more when we return.
For the TDC Venture Pitch Competitions in North and Central Andros, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, as well as our first place winners, gave us a glimpse into the heart of the competition.
This evening we're here in North Andros, and we're excited about what we're doing in terms of encouraging Bahamians to get involved in tourism. We're setting records in terms of tourism arrivals, but we emphasize that it's not about those arrival numbers, it's about people, it's about Bahamians benefiting from tourism, growing their personal wealth, their quality of life for themselves and their families, and providing more product, more experiences for our guests, deepening and strengthening the offering that we provide to the world who come to the Bahamas to experience what we have to offer. So I'm excited to bring it to Andros tonight. We are committed to taking the benefits of the Tourism Development Corporation all across the Family Islands, and I'm excited about what we have in store tonight.
I can't believe this is actually happening. I've always wanted to stand in this position. I am an entrepreneur of multiple businesses, and I always hoped for an opportunity to win big. This is my big win. For one of them, I have much more to go.
I'm joyful, I'm thankful to have this opportunity. A lot of young entrepreneurs don't get this type of opportunities. They have to start hard, and sometimes they fail, and a lot of them exceed. But tonight is a night to express what Andros and Central Andros is about.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
We're diving into one of the biggest shopping events of the season. It's BTC's Blue Friday. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your device or switch to a new network, this is it. Today we've got the inside scoop on all the deals, and here to tell us all about it is marketing manager Stacey Mackey. Welcome back, Stacey.
Thank you for having me.
Every time we see you, it's good news. Yes. Every time we see you, there's a deal or a steal happening.
Definitely.
So we're 2 days away from BTC's Blue Friday. What can we expect on this day?
Well, I will say deals, deals, and more deals, first and foremost. And of course, I also need to add it's while supplies last. So I may talk about a deal, but you have to come in early now. The store is not going to be opening before store hours. Okay. We will be opening at regular store hours. So you don't have to line up early. We'll be opening at 10 a.m., but we'll have lots of treats and surprises in store for you, starting with some chicken and waffles at the Mall at Marathon, including a smoothie bar.
What time is this?
This starts at 10 a.m. when the store opens. So we want to make sure that we provide a little treat for our customers while they shop. In addition to that, the great deal, the big deal this year is going to be the TCL bundle, which is the TCL 605 device that comes with a tablet, a TCL tablet, and it's just $239. So that's definitely a steal of a deal. I like to give people gift ideas.
Yes.
So if you're looking for something for those God kids, teacher appreciation, some gift exchange, that's like 2 gifts for the price of one. $239 gives you a device as well as a tablet, as well as we are going to enter you in to win the 55-inch TV. I bet you won't give that away.
No, that one stays home with me. Definitely stays home with me.
Yes.
Now, there are some people, though, who ain't into the crowds, ain't into coming out, ain't into standing in line. Can we take advantage of these deals and steals online as well?
Now, some deals are available online.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. And those are mostly our fixed products.
Okay.
So if you want the deals as it relates to the devices, you have to come in store for those. I'll tell you this, though. We are going to get you in as quickly as we can get you in and out. And while you're shopping, we'll have lots of surprises going on. So we'll have some live music. And once you pay your bill in full or you make any purchase, we will be entering your name into drawings. We'll be drawing prizes all day. Okay. And because 2025 is almost behind us, we're going to be giving away lots of vouchers at the value of $25. So that's Rubus gift cards. We have some super value gift cards. We have lots of treats for you. So you're going to be shopping and getting something extra special on Friday.
So a little something extra on top of the gift buying.
Yes.
But is this only at the mall location or several of your locations?
Well, you can get the deals at all locations nationwide. So not just
Where's
in
the party?
Nassau.
Where's the party gonna be?
The party's gonna be at the mall. The party's gonna be at the mall on Friday, but also on Saturday we will be at Southwest Plaza starting at 11 a.m. And if you missed the chicken and waffles on Friday, we'll have some surprises for you at Southwest Plaza on Saturday. It won't be chicken and waffle, but let me just say some conch fritters, some conch salad. We want to see you. We want to see you.
Yes. Good. All right. And so some women want to give themselves the gift of, I don't know, a better phone package, a better phone plan, right? Talk to us about some of the phone plans and packages for anyone wanting to switch over and just upgrade their network.
Well, I like to say this. There are, we have our prepaid customers and we have our postpaid customers. And I'll tell you this, Christmas is a time when you celebrate and you give yourself a little something special for working hard all year long. And what better gift to give yourself than the gift of a postpaid plan? We have the Exuma plan, which is $64.99, and that plan comes packed with so many things. So we're talking unlimited BTC to BTC minutes. We're talking about unlimited WhatsApp and Facebook. And of course, you want to take advantage of that because it means that you don't have to worry about topping up, okay? And if you sign up for the Exuma plan, we talked about the Flip the last time I was here, the Samsung Flip. You can just get that for $999.
Okay.
Can't say $99 because
They'll be like, Stacey, tell me this thing costs $99.
$999. So you can get that in store. Okay. And it's a beautiful device, 256 gigs. And so if you're looking for something extra special, and if you're looking for the iPhone, we do have some great deals on the iPhone. Okay. We have some iPhone 13s that we will be dropping as low as $399.
Really?
Yes, okay. Brand new. I just like to say that. And when you come into the store, please don't say I come in here for a cheap phone. Don't say that. Just say I came in here for the deal, because we have some great affordable devices that you can get under $100.
And this is gifting season, right?
Yes.
And we know the last time you were here as well, you spoke a lot about gaming and a lot of these tech toys. So what's in store that we can pick up and buy for our tech lovers?
Well, I would say this. So the best gift you could get someone, I like to throw out ideas. Right now, we do have a gift that we'll keep on giving for quite some time, and that is where you can get a fiber bundle for just $99. And right now, if you sign up, we're giving you 3 months at 50% off.
Hey.
So there you go. So if you're thinking of, sometimes we put like a price limit on our gifts. So if you're looking for a gift that's under $300, that is perfect, because that person is going to have 24 hours talk landline. They're also going to have internet, as well as 171 TV channels. Okay. And they get that for 3 months at 50%. So imagine you gift them with that for 50%. They just need to make sure that they have fiber in their area, and then they can just pay the regular $99 moving forward. But that's a great gift. That's a start, because January, we don't want to pay no bills.
No,
we don't
all
want to
the
pay no bills in January.
All the talking.
There you go.
All that at 50% off. So finally, give us the details again. Blue Friday is happening this Friday. Tell us where the party going to be. Tell us where we can find all the information about these deals and promos.
Yes. So Blue Friday is going to be at all BTC locations nationwide, but the party will definitely be at the Mall at Marathon starting at 10 a.m. So lots of treats and surprises for you coming into the store. And of course, we always like to tell our BTC customers that we appreciate you, and we always want to give you something special whenever we can. So you're not, I can guarantee you,
no one walks away empty-handed.
There you go. No one is walking away empty-handed. So even if you're not purchasing a device, but you're paying your bill in full or you're doing something, we have a digital spindle wheel with some great prizes, including cash. Yeah,
say less, Stacey. I don't even know why you tell them that, because the store is going to be packed on Friday, okay?
So listen, that BTC receipt that you have in your hand, you're going to come over to us, and we are going to give you lots and lots of surprises.
All right, so pay your bill and you can get some cash back.
Yes, there you go.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Stacey. Thanks for giving us all the information on those massive deals, and a whole lot of excitement from BTC as you get ready for a Blue Friday. Well, whether you're looking to upgrade, switch, or snag a great gift, BTC has got you covered. Stay with us. We're about to highlight an incredible Bahamian shining on the global stage. You don't want to miss her journey. That's up next. Thank you.
Got termites and need to get rid of them fast? Trust Rentokil Initial. With over 60 years experience in the Bahamas, the global brand, training, and expertise can't be beat. Only Rentokil Initial gives you a 3-year warranty and payment plan options on termite fumigation. No one can match the range of treatments we offer, such as fumigation, pre-construction treatments, termite monitoring, and more. No matter where you are in the Bahamas, we will come to you. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
What is the most powerful word? See to new beginnings. See to myself. See to freedom. See to love. See to passion. See to life. See Eau de Parfum and the new Passioni Red Mask, Giorgio Armani.
Available at Lorix Duty Free, Bay and Parliament, Old Fort Bay, Marathon Mall and Palmdale.
Bang ding. Bing bang ding. Ding ding dong. Bang bang bang. Ding bang ding. Bing bang ding. Ding ding dong. Bang bang bang. Ding bang ding. Bing bang ding. Bing bang ding. Ding ding dong.
Hi,
I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales here at CBS Bahamas, where we help you to build beautiful. When it comes to outfitting your new home with beautiful architectural products, we represent prestigious brands such as PGT, Gelwin, Steelcraft, and Overhead Door. If you're looking for new windows or doors custom made for your new house, be sure to email us at sales@cbsbahamas.com.
For our signature feature, Bahamian Footprints, where we celebrate Bahamians making their mark around the world. Today, we're spotlighting a powerhouse in technology, customer success, and global leadership.
Bahamian Footprints, presented by Coca-Cola.
She's a trailblazer, an award-winning professional, and a proud Bahamian who continues to raise the bar internationally. Davy Estrawn's journey from the Bahamas to becoming a recognized leader in technology and software development is nothing short of inspiring. Welcome to What's Trending, Davy. It's so good to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome, so good for meeting you. So congratulations. We got the good news that you were recently recognized by Marquis Who's Who. Tell us a little bit about this list, why it's so prestigious, and what does it feel like to be on it?
The feeling is remarkable, and Marquis Who's Who is a publication that's been around in America for, I'd say, about 125 years, and it highlights esteemed individuals across America who's doing great things in their respective fields. It has been supported by Warren Buffett as one of the iconic publications, and I really am truly honored to be featured on it.
Awesome. And your resume reads like, I don't even know. It is so impressive, right? But you're currently serving as Senior Strategic Customers of Success Manager at Highland Software. For our viewers who may not know exactly what that company is or what that title or that role entails, tell us a little bit about what you do every day.
Absolutely. So customer success, in short, is relationship management. So I work with customers who spend a considerable amount of money on my company's software, that software being electronic content management. So think file cabinets. Instead of having your file cabinets, this is digital storage.
Did you experience any challenges early on in your career, and how did you overcome them?
Oh, the great question. Honestly, just a Black girl getting a room at the table.
Yeah.
It's just, it really is God's doing, honestly. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been in like customer meetings where I am like the only Black woman and the only one of Caribbean descent. And it honestly is an honor to be able to influence at this level. Usually it's with C-level executives. And I would just say just working hard and not having that like noticed initially. I think that's been like the challenge. Like I would go above and beyond, you know, and at the beginning it really was not recognized. I would get passed for promotions or, you know, helping my leader, but still not, you know, getting that recognition. Right. And honestly, when I moved to Highland, I am grateful for this company because they have seen the potential within me and create opportunities to help me.
So beyond your tech career, you've used your personal journey as inspiration. You published a book, I hear, about self-love and resilience and implementing your particular tech savvy with the youth. So talk to me a little bit about how you were able to use your Bahamian experience, go there, write this book, and also be a mentor.
Yeah, sure. So the book is called Evolving, Finding the Light Within, and it really was truly inspired by a culmination of the different phases of my life that I had. There was a period of my life where I had to like let go of the things that didn't serve me, whether that's people, whether that's circumstances. I had to let those go in order to like walk into the things that did. And obviously I didn't walk into them right away, right? Another theme that is presented in the book is delayed does not really mean denied.
Yeah.
And then also walking into the self-love journey of like, okay, this is who I am. I think in our late 20s, early 30s, we really get an opportunity to get to know who we are outside of our family structure or culture. And so that was a time where I was able to like look at my flaws, my quirks, the good things, and just really like love on myself and be able to bloom and blossom.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. It is so impressive. And thank you so much for speaking with us today. We hope that you continue to strive for excellence and inspire others, not just in the tech world, but overall. Up next, we're turning up the holiday vibes. Get ready to meet a talented wax candle maker who's launching a brand new line of Christmas scents that are already making waves. From warm, cozy aromas to festive fragrances, perfect for gifting. Stay with us. More What's Trending is on the way.
If you would like to be a part of What's Trending, DM us on Instagram at What's Trending on ZNS.
Diet-friendly special.
Where you grabbing all these pizzas, boy?
Wait, Marcos, wait. We have a special on all the large one-topping pizzas, wait.
Pineapple.
All.
Barbecue.
All. Hey, VAT included, but
I need the $10 special plate.
How many of them would you like?
20 in it. Thank you so much, man. $10, that's it. The Marcos got that deal, boy.
Season is in full swing and nothing sets the mood like the perfect scent. Today we're warming things up with a talented local artisan whose wax candles have become a must-have for homes across the Bahamas. With a brand new line of Christmas scents that are cozy, festive, and totally giftable, she's here to share the inspiration behind her latest collection and what makes each candle so special. Welcome to What's Trending, Javon.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. So I already got some scents going on, but I want to play a quick game with you first.
Okay.
So I want you to give me like 3 of your scents, and I'm gonna guess like what the scents are in them.
Let's see.
Let's see how good my nose is. All right. So can I pick them up, or you want to hand them?
I'll do it.
All right. So without showing me the label, let's see.
I was trying to hide the label. Okay, let's go with this one.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, cinnamon. Maybe vanilla. Maybe cranberry. How did I do?
Cranberry,
no, not quite.
The cranberry.
So which one is that?
So this one is called spiked eggnog. So you did pick up on the cinnamon.
I'm an eggnog girl, so I got that one. Let's do another.
So let's try another one. This one.
Let me not look. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Citrusy. I'm getting citrus. A little bit of pine, maybe? Maybe some pine. What that thing they call it? Name balsam or something? Which one is this? Balsam.
So this one is citrus and spice. So
okay.
You did nail it with the citrus.
All right. So talk to us a little bit about poured wax. What it is that you do. These scents are amazing, by the way.
Thank you so much. So Pod Wax, it started as a creative outlet, right? During the pandemic, obviously scrolling late night, came across an article talking about candle making. So I was like, you know what, let me try it.
Okay.
Tried it, thought it was easy. It was not easy. So I experimented a whole lot and, you know, it just turned from a hobby into a business.
Into a business, and now you have a new Christmas line out, right?
Yes, yes, we
So
do.
were those some of the scents I just sampled?
So, yeah, definitely. So you sample the spiked eggnog for the customer.
And which of these Christmas scents have been a fave so far?
Without a doubt, Christmas.
Oh, let's
The
smell
scent
Christmas. This one was really good, though. I love that.
There is like a red currant on the back end of it, and then there's a little something special in it.
You got special ingredients in candles too?
Special ingredients.
Okay.
In that one.
So what makes poured wax candles, you know, different from all the other candles on the market?
Okay, so poured wax, we use high quality fragrances. We also do our own custom blending, so you're not gonna find these fragrances anywhere. And we performance test, because you know the candle, it is a flame.
Yes.
So we performance test, make sure that it's safe. And from one of these, you're gonna get 40 hours. So
I was gonna ask,
yeah.
how long do they last?
They
Because,
last
you
long.
know?
Yeah, you're gonna get 40 hours out of this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So what's next? Because Christmas is right upon us. It's gonna be gone in the blink of an eye. What's next for poured wax?
So poured wax is gonna come out. We're already thinking about Valentine's Day.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
So
that.
we got something going on for Valentine's Day. We're in the kitchen cooking up something. So stay tuned.
Awesome. So where can our viewers purchase your candles? These are absolutely amazing. I ain't even lying. Like, where can they find poured wax and get your candles?
So they can find me on our website. It's pouredwax.com.
Okay.
And you could also find me at various pop-up events during the holiday season.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much for us. So I didn't get to smell this one. I think I want to get this one.
This is your balsam. This is your balsam.
Oh, you know what? Frosted Woods is my jam.
Yes,
I like this one. I like this one. Thank you. Well, such beautiful work and incredible passion behind every single candle. Thank you so much, Javon, for sharing your holiday collection with us. Well, if you're looking for the perfect gift or the perfect scent to set the mood this Christmas, you know where to go. Stay with us. There are more What's Trending after this.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TingsyBahamas.com.
Diet-friendly special.
Our company has a simple philosophy, open hands. What do open hands mean? If you keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of details to put together, had to figure out how to get it done. But at the end, it was worth it. At the end, it gave me a heart of gratitude to know that our company is reaching out to so many persons.
We invite you on a journey to witness an extraordinary chapter in the story of the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, a tale of compassion, unity, and the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
we're getting artsy with a talented calligrapher who will show us how to add some sparkle and personality to your holiday gifts. Then we're breaking down the numbers, trends, and money moves you need to know in economics. And wrapping it all up, we'll have a chef who's taking your traditional Thanksgiving meal to the next level. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. And that does it for today's edition of What's Trending. Don't forget to connect with us on Instagram at What's Trending on ZNS. Until tomorrow, I'm Anthea Ferguson. Have a great evening, everyone.
Abuse, domestic violence, suicidal tendencies. Are you being stressed out from these problems? Call the national hotline at 422-2763 or 322-2763. There are trained social workers available 24 hours to help you. Know that you are not alone in this.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Nika B, and I'm bringing you the heat with my crew on The Drop. We vibing, we reacting.
Hot videos.
We talking to the hottest music producers,
hot interviewers,
Bahamian artists, and Bahamian DJs. Trust me, y'all ain't never want to miss this energy on The Drop.
This your boy Shine 242, and if you want exclusive interviews, hot videos, hot music, then tune into The Drop, man.
It's only right here on The Drop, exclusively on ZNS.
Let's go, man.
I don't know, but there's all kind of cars in the parking lot, but you ain't even know where to park. Yeah, just don't park in the, look at this way. Like, you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park him, just don't park in the gas spot. Yeah, that's on the gas spot. No, man, you can't park in the gas spot. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. On the gas spot, man. Boy, what's going on, dog?
Man, I tell you we shouldn't park here now, this way parking, man.
I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things.
My bad big bro, and he got a sticker inside to say this mod though. We gotta move this on the gas spot.
That's what we gotta move.
But we gotta move. We can move right now, sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
Across the Bahama Islands, a new chapter in policing is being written. One shaped by women whose courage, leadership, and determination redefine what service truly means. At the forefront stands Commissioner Shanta Emily Knowles, the first woman in our nation's history to command the Royal Bahamas Police Force. Her leadership signals a future where every young woman knows there is no rank beyond her reach. We celebrate Assistant Commissioner Janet McKenzie, a woman of discipline, professionalism, and mentorship whose steady guidance strengthens policing across the Bahamas. And we honor Superintendent Wendy Pearson, the first woman to command the Drug Enforcement Unit, a reminder that bravery is limitless and leadership is earned through grit, skill, and sacrifice. These women are more than officers. They are innovators, protectors, and change makers, pushing the boundaries of possibility and inspiring the leaders who will follow. We pay tribute to the women who walked this path first, the pioneers who stepped into a male-dominated force. They opened the doors that other great female officers now walk through. They proved that competence has no gender and courage needs no permission. Their bravery reshaped the future of policing in the Bahamas. This National Women's Week, the Department of Gender and Family Affairs proudly salutes the women of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, past, present, and rising. Your service strengthens our communities. Your courage moves this nation forward.
Make sweet holiday memories with the whole family at Parliament Square for the annual National Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony. The National Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony, Monday, December 1st at 6:30 p.m. in Parliament Square. And tune into ZNS Television Network at 8 p.m. for broadcast. Also streaming on our YouTube and Facebook platforms.
At the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, I'm Clint Watson, and this is ZNS.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Here's a look at tonight's top stories. Public servants receiving salary increases, but not everyone is pleased. The National Tripartite Council takes a closer look at the country's minimum and livable wage goals. And a local hotelier reflects on a strong fiscal year for his resort.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
Of course, we'll always like to do more, and as we get in a better position financially, we will do more.
Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. I'm Jolanda Thompson-Everest. We do apologize for tonight's late start. Topping news tonight. Public servants across the Bahamas received their delayed salary increases today, but while the payments came as a surprise, the amounts were even more unexpected. In this report, the Minister of Economic Affairs explains what triggered the salary review as some union members voiced their disappointment, while others remain hopeful that after negotiations, teachers will be fully satisfied.
There's a saying, people say everything is going up except the pay. And the Prime Minister heard that.
Public servants saw the promised salary adjustment hit their pay statements on Wednesday afternoon. The increase comes after a government commission review comparing pay levels in the public and private sectors. Minister of Economic Affairs, the Honorable Michael Alcides, is stressing that this adjustment is not tied to any union negotiation or industrial agreement.
It was done in two parts, middle managers first and line staff, and so they have been paid today. And this is money that is added to their salary, not just a lump sum. So going forward, that is an amount that is added to the salary.
However, the increase was not received well by some members of the public sector. President of the Bahamas Union of Teachers, Belinda Wilson, in a voice note called it crumbs and outlines just how much civil servants received.
In the amounts of $150, $200, $341, respectively, and others said they received nothing. Zero. Since we are still awaiting a written response to our letter delivered to the Prime Minister on October 15th, 2025, we are unsure as to how they arrived at these amounts.
But officials with the Bahamas Educators, Counselors, and Allied Workers Union say those who did receive payments were issued 2 months of back pay, along with 1 month added to their base salaries. Area Vice President Michelle Outen notes that there are 2 paydays left before Christmas, and she's hopeful that every member scheduled to be paid this month will be included.
Right now, BECAWU is currently in active negotiation with the government to improve the remuneration packages for teachers. So in as much as persons may not be satisfied with the outcome of the salary review, I believe that once our negotiations are finished, we will get better packages for our teachers and for our members.
And while public servants wait for a full resolution on salary adjustments, national labor leaders are reviewing the broader picture. As the year winds down, the National Tripartite Council is reassessing the labor goals set for 2025, including minimum wage, living wage, and other major priorities. Discussions surrounding a minimum and livable wage continue at the national tripartite level. Earlier this year, the NTC released a detailed roadmap outlining its priorities for 2025. Now, with just weeks left in the year, Chairperson Sharon Martin says the council is reviewing those commitments and assessing how much progress has been made.
One of them looking at the minimum wage, looking at the living wage,
seeing where we are and what we need to do, I can say that we are at a junction where as it relates to the living wage and minimum wage setting in the Bahamas in general. So we would have explored that at our recent conclave, and we would have come up with a very clear junction as where that's concerned.
And while Martin is keeping some of those decisions under wraps for now, she says the council is moving quickly, with its recommendations now being sent to the minister, who will immediately take them to the Prime Minister and Cabinet for consideration.
I'm not at liberty to disclose what those details look like, but we are confident that we are on a good trajectory towards what it is that we need to accomplish as a council.
Martin says under the government's national mandate, it's important for the National Tripartite Council to work together, noting the body's role in ensuring labor, government, and employers all have a voice in shaping policy.
That's our goal, to ensure that we look at the mandate and that we uphold that mandate. That's the statutory, as a statutory body, having the workers, the employers, and the government at the table is also a good sign for a country that our social dialogue form and frameworks are actually in place, they're working, and that we'll see results.
As labor officials take stock of the nation's progress, one local hotelier is doing the same within the tourism sector. As 2026 approaches, he's reflecting on a standout year fueled by corporate bookings and setting even higher expectations for what's ahead. Shelia Rule has that story.
The general manager of Pelican Bay Hotel, Magnus Alnebeck, is calling 2025 a strong year for the property, but he says it's been driven more by corporate activity than traditional tourism. Major projects like Carnival Celebration Key development and ongoing operations at the Grand Bahama Shipyard have kept rooms filled and business steady.
Because of the corporate activity that's been going on in Grand Bahama, of course, Celebration Key being built, together with some other projects, together with the shipyard investment in the new dry dock and all the preparatory work for that.
Even with steady support from corporate clients, Alnebeck says Grand Bahama's tourism sector is still missing one key ingredient: airlift.
The biggest challenge we have in Grand Bahama is, of course, the lack of airlift, and that the little airlift that we have is very expensive, and that is the main reason that we are so weak in traditional leisure tourism.
And while it's been a strong year for the resort, it hasn't come without challenges. The general manager says alternative stay options are cutting into revenue and creating real pressure across the hotel industry.
Even though our occupancy has been fairly good this year, our average room rate as a destination is almost the same as it was 20 years ago.
As for 2026, Alnebeck says he's optimistic, pointing to the major corporate projects now underway on the island.
I think we will be very busy, mainly again. I think that the shipyard investment is going to be huge for Pelican Bay and other corporate activities.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shelia Rule.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Stay with us. There's more news when we come back.
There are some things that are undeniably Bahamian. A good count salad, junkanoo, the way we worship, the way we take care of one another, all undeniably Bahamian. And right in the midst of our iconic things, places, and people is Commonwealth Bank. Increasing access, sponsoring dreams, working alongside Bahamians to increase the quality of their lives for more than 60 years. Commonwealth Bank, nothing more than being Bahamian. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
This Thanksgiving season at Dolly Madison, we're doing it bigger at the post-Thanksgiving sale. Not only is it 25% off store-wide, but this time we're partnering with Commonwealth Bank. You heard it. Get on-site financing like appliances, beds, and outdoor equipment. That's November 28th and 29th at the Dolly Madison post-Thanksgiving store-wide sale.
Dolly Madison. Hurry up, man. Third Dimension got a big Black Friday store-wide
right
sale.
behind you. Where you think? Oh, hold on.
You can't even walk. Hurry up,
Listen,
man.
let's go. Hurry, but get
Oh,
here.
look, come here.
Alex. Come here. Come for that, man. What's wrong with you?
Listen, we got to get the pick.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. They have some nice things. Let's go shopping.
Oh, you like this bag?
They got so much things on sale. I like that bag. Oh, I gave
What
something
about
else.
this?
Oh, yeah, Apple.
Oh.
I don't like Androids.
Anyhow.
Oh, just a big Black Friday sale.
Wow.
Everything on sale. Even your paint. I'm going to pick it out right now.
What about plumbing?
Plumbing on sale too, but come. Oh, look at the paint. Shaker. They got rugs. Get other people things. They got vanities. They got tiles. They got cushion. They got Christmas decor. Ooh. Nice. I want that.
Let's go, Alex.
No. I want to get this tree.
All right, let's get the tree then. Come
Get
on.
the tree. Pick it up.
You want the whole tree, Alex?
The whole tree, man. Bring
Great.
the register.
Man, this thing here. Yeah, let's go
Bring
anyhow,
the
Alex.
tree.
Man, I'm behind you.
Let's go.
You got the
Come
money?
on. I don't pay.
Okay.
Let's go. Listen, just a big Black Friday sale at Third Dimension.
Merry Christmas. Get ready, Grand Bahama. It's the Black Friday deal you've waited all year for. This Friday, November 28th, Grand Bahama Tiles is dropping a 26% off store-wide sale. That's all tiles, all materials, 26% off. It's one day with huge savings and the perfect time to stock up and save big. So don't walk, run to catch this one-day Black Friday sale. Call 352-7920.
Save more drugs, from cosmetics to prosthetics. What you need for your family, the brands you're looking for, the quality you expect, vitamins you need, and prescriptions you came for. Feel the love. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Do It Center is doing it again. Our Black Friday sale happens Friday, November 28th and Saturday, November 29th from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Enjoy 20% off store-wide sale. Visit us today at the Del Zotto Product Complex, formerly the Gold Rock Corp. Do It Center, where we help you get it done.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. BTC customers claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Welcome back. A local nonprofit is pushing the conversation on how creativity and the environment can work hand in hand. Blue Action Lab hosted an Art Meets Ocean panel discussion exploring how the orange economy and the blue economy can support and strengthen each other. Panelists from a cross-section of creative, environmental, and technical fields shared strategies on how collaboration can drive growth, innovation, and sustainability.
Our main goal is to educate people on how we can build a circular economy while promoting art and then also sustaining the environment and revitalizing the environment. So we're also promoting and making the Bahamas aware of our underwater sculpture garden that we're installing in Grand Bahama. So that'll be installed in Peterson Key National Park, and it's being done by Andret John, who's a Bahamian sculpture artist. So we're very excited about that, and we're also honoring World Fisheries Day. So supporting the arts and the environment at the same time.
Program manager Anne-Marie Carroll says the goal was to show people that they can be innovative while still protecting and preserving the environment.
We want to build a circular economy in the Bahamas. So that means we're using everybody to benefit from everything. So we're using the art to also revitalize the environment. We're using the environment to showcase the art. They're building economies. You have artists that get paid to do this work. You get people who create jobs from this work. So you might have tours, you might create educational opportunities. So just creating that circular economy environment and getting the discussion started.
And that's a look at stories making news. Jay, what's happening in sports?
Coming up in sports, the Tabernacle Thanksgiving tournament will be tipping off this week. Also, score some night league basketball. Some amazing games last night, Jolanda. Some amazing games.
Gee, I wish I could play basketball, but anyway. All right, sports is up next, but first a look at the local weather forecast.
Tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
'Cause it's so beautiful.
Time at Grand Bahama Tiles with 5 days of savings you don't want to miss. Starting this Saturday, November 29th, get 25% off all tiles in stock. Then on Monday, December 1st, savings drop to 24% off. Ending Thursday, December 4th with 21% off. The early bird really catches the worm this Christmas as savings drop each day. Hurry down for early Christmas savings at Grand Bahama Tiles. Call them at 352-7920.
Third Dimension's Black Friday sale will run from Thursday, November 27th to Saturday, November 29th. Save 25% store-wide and 15% off tiles. On Friday, November 28th, save 30% off selected tiles, Christmas decor, and 15% off selected lumber. Sale excludes net items, building materials, doors, and existing sale items. Flash Fridays are back. Join the celebration November 28th, December 5th, and December 12th. 3 Fridays of big savings, special deals, and holiday fun. Shop local, save big, and support Grand Bahama. For details, visit events.gbpa.com. Get ready for Christmas in the City, happening Friday, November 28th at 6:30 p.m. in Independence Square, downtown. Bring the whole family for choirs, gospel groups, treats, and free goodie bags for the kids while supplies last. Don't miss Christmas in the City. Third Dimension is running a paint sale on all Duron and Evolve paint at 25% off and 10% off Valspar paint. Monday, November 24th through Saturday, November 29th.
Journey to a serene oasis. Relax. Rejuvenate. Renew. Welcome to Renew Day Spa. For appointments, call 352-RENU.
Save more drugs. We got you. From cosmetics to prosthetics, what you need for your family, the brands you're looking for, the quality you expect, the prices you need and deserve. Feel the love. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Here at Freeport Decorators, we have hundreds of products for you to choose from. Whether you're in the market for trophies, plaques, rubber stamps, corporate signs, any kind of interior signage, stamps, or seals, we're your one-stop shop. We feature glass, acrylic, crystal awards for every occasion. We build all the trophies here on site. Looking for a gift item? We feature pens, key rings, mugs, tumblers, barbecue tools, even bamboo cutting boards. Have something already? Bring it on down. Let us see if we can print that special something on it for you. Need a headstone? Memorialize the memory of your loved one with a beautifully lasered granite marker. Our store hours are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. We focus on customization. So if you have an idea or a new concept, bring it on down or call us at 352-5557 or even WhatsApp your idea to us at 646-0777 and we will do our best to make your awards and recognition ideas a reality.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to Sports Top in Sports. The Tabernacle Annual Basketball Tournament will take center stage this week, November 26th to the 29th at St. George's Gym.
This event is making its mark in the United States of America as our 2026 tournament is already sold out.
On Saturday afternoon, we will be down to the semifinals where we have the champs of the Pool A versus the runners-up out of Pool B. And the champs from Pool B will take on the runners-up out of Pool A.
Tabernacle hosted their opening ceremony and cultural show on the school's campus, where over 100 visitors from the U.S. was in attendance.
I welcome you, I congratulate you, and I celebrate you all. And you are all winners. So thank you so much.
Visitors are getting to enjoy the Junkanoo music. They got a little history about what Junkanoo is all about. They learned where this tournament started with William Dale Burns and myself over 26 years ago, we're getting really close to 30 years ago.
Sticking with hoops, Night League basketball scores from week 1 of the regular season. The defending champions Dudley Boys took on New Era Gym Rats in the first game of the night. Dudley Boys headed the halftime and kept the momentum on, pulling away in the fourth quarter to take this one 78-73, led by Devon Said with 25 points.
He's playing a very experienced team in Gym Rats, so we know we had to come out with intensity. This is our actually first time beating them for the season. We know they have a very experienced guard in Regis, so we know we had to come out, put a boxing one on them, and we know we come out with a victory.
In game 2, the Young Bucks 2-4-2 Elite easily handled the new team in the league. Little Boat Shooters 63-45. Liam Carroll led 2-4-2 Elite with 18 points in the win. That's it for sports. Your Facebook friend of the day is next. I'm Jay Philippe. As always, be blessed.
Get ready, Grand Bahama. It's the Black Friday deal you've waited all year for. This Friday, November 28th, Grand Bahama Tiles is dropping a 26% off store-wide sale. That's all tiles, all materials, 26% off. It's one day with huge savings and the perfect time to stock up and save big. So don't walk, run to catch this one-day Black Friday sale. Call 352-7920.
Strength isn't claimed, it's built. At Heroic Concrete, every block is made with purpose, crafted to protect, poured to endure. From ready-mix to premium 8-inch blocks, we supply the strength our nation needs. Proudly made in Grand Bahama, built for hurricanes, built for legacy. Creating products to bring value to our lives and strength to our future. Call 820-4376 or email sales@heroicgrouplimited.com.
At Save More Drugs, we got you. We got what you want. We got what you need. We got what you came for. The quality you expect. The prices you need and deserve. Save more at Save More Drugs.
In healthcare, precision isn't optional. It's life-saving. One wrong reading can lead to the wrong treatment. Using uncalibrated equipment means risking misdiagnosis, mistreatment, and unnecessary grief. That's where Livy Calibrations comes in. Trusted, accurate, and 100% Bahamian owned. From ECGs to fume hoods, defibrillators to patient monitors, we calibrate them all on-site with careful precision. Livy Calibration. Trusted results, reliable service, uncompromising accuracy. Book your calibration today, because in medical care, there's no room for error.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm self-insuring my investments, starting with this tarp.
We all remember the blue tarps after the storm. Let's make sure that we are covered with more than a tarp. Don't allow your investment to be at risk. Protect your investment with one of our insurance policies.
Nobody
does it better. You bought an item, it broke, and now you don't know what to do? Here's your 3-day action plan. Day 1, take a photo or video of the issue right away. That's your proof. Day 2, go back to the business. Explain the issue clearly, show your proof, and give them a fair chance to fix it. Day 3, if nothing changes, it's time to file a complaint with the CPC. You can do it online, through email, or even WhatsApp. Don't wait months. Handle it early. 3 days, 3 steps. That's how you protect yourself and your rights.
Follow CPC for more tips.
And if you need help, you can reach us at 242-604-9020 or WhatsApp us at 357-7898 or email complaints@bahamas.gov.ds. The CPC is here to help every venue.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
And that concludes the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. I'm Yolanda Thompson-Everest.
And I'm Jay Philippe.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Here's a live look at the Bahamas Tonight coming your way next.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, promised payments in the bank for public servants. Find out what union leaders have to say about it. Plus, a decade-long legal battle surrounding the Bahama Resort ends as a BML Properties reach a major settlement. And a friendship turns sour and ends in death for one man and a litany of questions for another. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. Money's in the bank. The government today delivering on promised payments before Christmas. But public servants have an issue. Danielle Dean captures it all in this report.
The Davis administration keeping its promise to pay civil servants funds owed to them from salary reviews and adjustments. Minister of Economic Affairs, Senator the Honorable Michael Halkitis, confirming Wednesday that these payments, initially slated for December, have been made after government completed its analysis of public sector pay levels.
It was done in two parts, middle managers first and line staff, and so they have been paid today. And this is money that is added to their salary, not just a lump sum. Going forward, that is an amount that is added to the salary. Of course, we'll always like to do more, and as we get in a better position financially, we will do more.
Well, the Prime Minister promised before Christmas, and before Christmas it was. But after news broke today of payments being made into the accounts of public servants, it seems everyone's not happy.
Some person said that they got $166. Some said that they got $233. Some also indicated that they got $225, I guess, as a retroactive payment.
Others said they received nothing, zero. Since we are still awaiting a written response to our letter delivered by Kimsley Ferguson, President of the Bahamas Public Service Union, and Belinda Wilson, President of the Bahamas Union of Teachers, to the Prime Minister on October 15th, 2025, we are unsure as to how they arrived at these amounts.
Despite the union's concerns, Minister Halkitis assures that the government will continue to do all it can to ensure civil servants garner the pay wages they deserve.
We'll continue to conduct reviews and improve, salaries and benefits as we're able to do so. That is the commitment of the government. Once again, we thank them for their patience, and we look forward to do more.
And though it might seem like recipients should be grateful for any amount, Ferguson says the next order of business is setting another meeting with the government to determine how the funds allocated on Wednesday were determined. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
Well, thanks, Danielle. Now, also making news this evening, slight adjustments to the Golden Isles by-election final count. And this while the parliamentary commissioner defends the accuracy of the register. For that story, we turn now to our Leah Cooper.
It looks like there's a few minor updates coming out of the Golden Isles by-election. The Progressive Liberal Party's Darren Pickstock is still the winner of the four-way race. But despite what parliamentary officials reported during Tuesday's recount, 6 ballots were actually declared spoiled, leading to some small tweaks in the final numbers. And that's according to Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson.
Brown from the FNM
received 1,637 votes. Butler from Independent received 16 votes. Pickstock from the PLP, 1,873 votes. And Roll from the COI, 352 votes. And the winner for the by-election is Mr. Pickstock from the PLP.
With voter turnout slipping in the 2021 general election and both recent by-elections, there's been some buzz about whether the current registry really reflects who's actually living in the Golden Isles constituency. Thompson weighed in on those claims, addressing the growing concern head-on.
We have removed close to 16,000 persons off the register, deceased persons and persons who registered more than once. We have removed them from the register. So we believe the register has claimed. There may be one or two that we still have to look at, but for all practical purposes, we believe that we're doing a great job at that.
And heading into the next general election, Thompson says his team will make some adjustments.
I think my team was prepared, but I still think we need to do a little more training for my team. And I just met with my senior officers, and we're looking at some strategy to involve the presiding officers before election time, so that although we had a smooth election, we think it could even be better.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Leah Cooper.
Well, BML Properties says it has officially ended all legal battles with CCA Construction and its affiliates, the company once known as China Construction America. And this after that major New York Supreme Court ruling last October, awarding BML Properties more than $1.6 billion after years of disputes. Chairman Sarkis Ismailian, the original developer of the Bahama Resort here in the capital, says he's relieved to finally turn the page, calling the agreement a resolution that meets our expectations. He also thanked the people of the Bahamas for their unwavering support and the many letters of encouragement they've sent throughout the past 10 years. The dispute goes way back to the final stages of building Bahama, when delays, cost overruns, and growing tensions between the developer and the contractor triggered a series of lawsuits. Well, history made today as the Bahamas strengthens its travel relationship with the Canadian market. Toronto-based Porter Airlines flew its inaugural non-stop daily flight here to Nassau. Our Corval Pyfrom was at the Lyndon Pinley International Airport for the flight's arrival and the celebration it sparked.
It was back in early summer when the sizzle was added to Toronto's already record-breaking heat wave that there would soon be direct flights from Toronto to Nassau on Porter Airlines. Well, that day has arrived. This was the Deputy Prime Minister back in June appearing on Canadian television, making the grand announcement.
What is the new news you have to share this morning?
Porter's going to the Bahamas, direct, non-stop, 10 additional flights a week.
5 months later, Porter's first non-stop direct flight from Toronto arrived in Nassau, the first of what is expected to be many more as the route expands. Deputy Prime Minister Cooper almost besides himself. His excitement about this new venture impossible to contain.
And I'm excited about the possibilities that this is going to bring. Canada is an important market for us.
On this inaugural flight, Porter's aircraft was at near full capacity with 118 passengers on board. Greeted at Lyndon Pinley International Airport with Junkadoo and a brief reception with the Deputy Prime Minister, airport partners, and other tourism officials. Porter's Senior VP and Chief Commercial Officer Eddie Eldebs says Porter offers an elevated economy experience for everyone. Something else, there are no middle seats on any of its aircraft. And then there's also this.
We offer free beer and wine on board our aircraft, free premium snacks, and then everybody flying back and forth between Nassau and Toronto also gets free Wi-Fi on board our aircraft. People seem to love it, and that's really what differentiates us in the marketplace.
But Eldebs, like Deputy Prime Minister Cooper, looks forward to building on this relationship.
Nassau is our first destination into the Caribbean. Porter's operated since 2006 with a focus on Canada and the U.S. markets. And we're very happy to be here today and be adding this new wonderful destination and getting access to the sun.
The first international flight for Porter Airlines outside of North America.
And this says a lot about the brand and the reputation of Bahamas. It's going to create seamless connectivity, daily service from Toronto, and more to come from Montreal and Ottawa.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corval Pyfrom.
Well, that's Canada. Over in the United States, Americans are taking to the air in record numbers this week in what is traditionally the busiest travel weekend of the year. That heavy travel for the U.S.'s Thanksgiving holiday weekend is expected to give a huge boost to the local economy, with arrivals at LPIA to soar over the coming days. President and CEO of Nassau Airport Development Company, Vernice Walking, says with the U.S. economy strengthening, travel demand to the Bahamas is soaring.
We're fortunate to be able to benefit from that demand. They're coming here in large numbers. Our hotels are telling us that they're doing very well for this Thanksgiving season in terms of occupancies, and we can see it through the airport.
Joaquin adding that all indicators point to a strong holiday season in terms of air arrivals to finish off 2025.
Just last Saturday, we had a 6,600 passenger arrival day. We haven't had one of those since July. So it's that sort of thing that is very encouraging to us. So yes, this Thanksgiving is looking to be at least as good as last year, if not a little bit better.
Coming up, Collect sponsors Junkanoo here in New Providence. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
There are some things that are undeniably Bahamian. A good count salad, Junkanoo, the way we worship, the way we take care of one another, all undeniably Bahamian. And right in the midst of our iconic things, places, and people is Commonwealth Bank. Increasing access, sponsoring dreams, working alongside Bahamians to increase the quality of their lives for more than 60 years. Commonwealth Bank, nothing more than being Bahamian. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
The best Christmas memories aren't the ones posted, they're the ones that stay. So whether you're here for the original memes or spicy moments, gather round for the memories that truly matter. Share 8 juicy pieces of KFC chicken with your favorite sides and our new coconut dessert biscuits, a holiday treat made to share. Enjoy Christmas without a filter or dish duty, but with the moments that are full of flavor. KFC's Festive Feast, starting at $20. Finger licking good.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. BTC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
This Friday and Saturday, the Sports Center and Heat Wave are having a massive Black Friday sale with 25% off store-wide. Stock up on gifts, gear, and styles you love just in time for the holidays. This is the sale you don't want to miss. But hurry, this sale is only for 2 days. Visit the Sports Center and Heat Wave from November 28th to 29th and enjoy incredible savings with our 25% off store-wide Black Friday sale. Located Marathon Mall, Harbor Bay, and Sandyport Plaza. Net and discount items excluded.
National Friendship Day, where we encourage everyone to cultivate or rekindle and inspire long-term friendship relationships here in the Bahamas. So, what can you do to celebrate Friendship Day? Give a call or hug to someone. Be kind to everyone you meet. Go out your way to make someone smile. National Friendship Day. Be a friend, make a friend.
Introducing Valvoline Restore and Protect, a first-of-its-kind innovation that returns pistons to factory clean, removing up to 100% of deposits, restoring your engine to perform like new. All new Restore and Protect, another first by Valvoline, distributed by Battery and Tire Specialists.
Oh, you're looking at the Fort Castle Water Tower, standing over 100 feet as Nassau's highest point. That beauty right there, captured by our drone pilot, Kyson Miller. Welcome back. What started as an argument between roommates is now an investigation into the country's latest homicide. The victim, a 25-year-old, the alleged killer, 32 years old. Police tell us they were alerted to the incident just after 3 this morning. Investigating officers met a male unresponsive with a stab wound to the upper chest near the armpit. EMS later confirmed that the victim had died. Now, the backstory is that the victim and the accused got into an argument while at their apartment off Cowpen Road. We understand the war of words led to a fight when the victim's property was thrown outside. Police say once that subsided, the victim sat on the porch. That's when the friend reportedly went inside, got a sharp object and stabbed the victim. The wounded man then walked a short distance from the door before collapsing. At last report, the accused was assisting police with investigations. Meantime, the bodies of two Abaco men killed in Haiti back in July have been returned home. The bodies of Shadrach Stewart and Joey Russell have been kept in a Haitian morgue for months due to bureaucratic delays and what their relatives claim was a lack of official assistance. According to their relatives, a single missing signature from a Haitian doctor stalled the process. Now, the brother of Joey Russell confirming that his remains arrived in the capital over the weekend, with the burial now planned for next month. Well, from the courts this evening, a middle-aged American man granted $60,000 bail in connection with the recent deaths of two Abaco residents. Prosecutors argue that 63-year-old South Carolina resident John Griffith Porth was driving recklessly on the S.C. Bootle Highway in Abaco when he crashed head-on into Monique Williams' car. Williams, a 53-year-old teacher, was at the time driving her 13-year-old nephew, Terrence Williams, to school. The two died on the scene. A third passenger, we understand, remains in hospital. Porth and his wife were reportedly driving on the wrong side of the road.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
A digital wave is making its mark across the Bahamas. From Grand Bahama to Anagua, Bahamians are embracing smarter ways to pay. The Pay Fast, Live Digital campaign, launched by the Central Bank of the Bahamas and the Clearing Banks Association, is bringing safe, fast, and convenient payment solutions to every island, from online banking to mobile wallets.
We had an incredible turnout, so it gave us an opportunity to have a conversation that they can also be a part of and appreciate.
Remember, people over 60 and around 60, the fear that you talk about, we understand, and we have persons to be able to assist with that.
I learned that digital banking is going to be one of the biggest ways that us as Bahamian kids will benefit in the future.
It has to start somewhere, and this is a good start.
We're empowering communities, one town hall at a time, for families, for businesses, for you. Let's live digital.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
Like, where you grabbing all these pizzas, boy?
Wait, Marcos, wait. We have a special on all the large one-topping pizzas, wait.
Pineapple.
All.
Barbecue.
All. Hey, VAT included, but
I need the $10 special place.
How many would you like?
20 in it. Thank you so much, man. $10, that's it. The Marcos got that deal, boy.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
This portion of the news is brought to you by 700 Wines and Spirits, bringing celebration across the nation.
A contract signing taking place today between the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and its corporate partner, Click. The multi-year deal represents an investment of over $560,000, money earmarked for enhancing the Boxing Day and New Year's Day Junkanoo parades.
As Junkanoo's longest-standing partner, we have a duty to ensure that Junkanoo never sleeps and that these parades, the pinnacle of our cultural expression, not only happen, but thrive every single year. So we're thrilled to announce a multi-year partnership from 2025 to 2029, making Click the official alcohol beverage sponsor of Junkanoo in New Providence. This covers the Boxing Day and New Year's Day parades, plus any official festivals and events that surround them. We believe that wherever there is Junkanoo, it's only fitting that Click, the sound of the cowbell, is there beat for beat.
Culture Minister, the Honourable Mario Bolag, and Chairman of the National Junkanoo Committee, Andrew Pinder, lauded Commonwealth Brewery for its long-term investment in Bahamian culture.
This agreement is another chapter in that story. The ministry and the NJC is committed to strengthening the foundation of this art form and developing a true Junkanoo season. Not just a holiday event, but a year-round cultural industry, a 365-day season filled with festivals, training programs, family island shows, junior parades, productions, and new opportunities for our artists and artisans.
The money is to help the parade, to enhance the parade. It goes out throughout ensuring some of the festival. Added to this contract is the practice rush that Click will be sponsoring. And that will be on December 1st, right after the Christmas tree lighting.
Well, still talking Junkanoo, changes are on tap, and this includes a standardized penalty-based system ensuring groups remain eligible to compete while still upholding the integrity of the parade. For the first time, all costumes requiring judging must be scanned at the entry gate. Further, the shift also allows parade management and judges to address infractions in a measured and consistent way without removing groups from competition. Here's President of the National Junkanoo Committee, Andrew Pinder, once again, who also shared that the order of entry for the parade is set for December 6th at Arawak Key.
For this parade, there's no disqualification, right? For the same reason that fairness is, we've had a group that lost the sponsorship. Today, registered there are 8 groups, okay, in A category and 14 in the B category.
Well, things seem to be coming together for Junkanoo. We're going to check on in with Royston and Marlena to see how things are coming together for Access Now.
Well, Makushla, we've got Thanksgiving tomorrow, we've got Christmas around the corner, and Disney Cruise Lines actually started the holiday spirit a little early for Woodcock Primary School students. We're going to tell you all about the surprise those kids got coming up later in the newscast.
Absolutely, and for those who find themselves on the naughty list because they've been swayed by the bad boy lifestyle, they might be in for a shock, and I'm talking about the intervention program Shock Treatment. We've got the representatives from that program sitting down with us later on tonight. It might be shocking.
Oh, you guys get all the good stuff. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report continues after this.
Diet-friendly special.
At Frame Studio, as soon as you enter the door, we showcase any individual that comes in there and make it feel like they are at home. The space itself is 1,800 square foot. Our psych wall, which is industry standard also, is 24 feet wide. You can do anything that you can possibly think of. At Frame Studio, under our theme, Now Create More, we look at Frame Studio as a canvas. And any artist knows a canvas is blank, and then you create whatever you want to do, right? So we have where you could rent tools. We even have workstations that people could rent out. To anyone inspiring to do what I've done, or what my colleagues have done, or any other journey, I would say to you, don't be afraid. The worst someone can actually tell you is no. So if you have a vision, you have an idea, not everyone will get it. But if you believe in your vision, you believe in your idea, I say go wholeheartedly at it.
For more information about the Creative Entrepreneurs Initiative and the Crafting the Bahamas workshops, email info@sbdcbahamas.com or call us at 461-7232.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while doing my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage a claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's NUA. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
For your first look at the tropics, and is brought to you by the Disaster Risk Management Authority. We now have 4 days remaining in the tropical cyclone season. We continue to keep our eyes on an area there in the Caribbean Sea. Next week, something could possibly be happening there, and we will keep you posted. Meanwhile, we have a front boundary approaching. Now, more details on that coming up later in the newscast. Makishla.
Basil, and that does it for the National Report, but stay close. The Bahamas Tonight continues with Access Now.
Find your future with certificate courses from the University of the West Indies. Fast and affordable, our courses give you the skills to get hired, promoted, and ahead of the game. Choose project management, supervisory management, law for human resources, business and commercial law, and even technical skills like Canva design, web design, and computer repair and networking. Register now at global.uwi.edu/Bahamas or WhatsApp 456-6687. The University of the West Indies, Global Campus, the Bahamas.
Blessings gonna find me here. Tourism today, Bahamas tourism today.
With the opening of Bahamar's newest restaurant, Leola, Chef Scott Canand showed us what inspired him to launch this refreshing culinary experience in Italian cuisine, right here in the islands of the Bahamas.
I'm always influenced by family, by heritage, and also sense of place. And so that's one of the reasons why I love being here in the Bahamas. It's just a beautiful, this afternoon I took a walk down to the beach and I just kind of breathed the air. Where else can you do things like that, right? Like, it's just absolutely stunning, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. It has been about 4 years in the making since I started concepting this idea of Leola, and 2 years since we started negotiations for the contracting to open this. So it's a very long, it's the end of a very long road, but it's kind of like a new beginning, which I really love. That's the best part about starting a new business. Leola is a sophisticated yet approachable restaurant. I always say that it's really about the authenticity of who we are, and we just want people to enjoy it. Yes, it's a little bit elevated, it's a little higher end, but it never sacrifices in the ability to connect with people. And I always say, when a place, whether it's any of our restaurants, we want people to feel like they always have a seat at our table. What we're doing is things like panna cotta has a tropical slant to it. We're always trying to buy as local as possible at all times. And obviously, I just love the spirit of the people. So it's a lot of fun. It's really an exciting moment for us.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
Bahamas are all out at the Eva Hilton Primary School today as students learned how to preserve the earth.
And let the holidays begin. Disney Cruise Line's holiday giving campaign launched at Woodcock Primary School today.
Some special Bahamian ingredients mixed at tourism's global mission in New York. You've got to stay tuned to hear all about it.
And coming up in sports, the Bahamas' inaugural 3-on-3 basketball team heads to Mexico.
Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
It's Thanksgiving Eve, and I know many kitchens across the Bahamas are preparing for Thanksgiving meals right now. I feel like I can smell it. Good evening, I'm Royston Jones.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now, and I absolutely agree. Turkeys are being seasoned, potatoes are being chopped, and those yams are getting candied for sure.
I'm feeling hungry, but while we salivate just thinking about Thanksgiving dinner, here's a bit of history for you. While Thanksgiving is traditionally celebrated on the last Thursday in November, the first national Thanksgiving was proclaimed by President George Washington for November 26, 1789.
And not only do Americans give thanks, but people all around the world observe the milestone, even right here in the Bahamas.
Just so you know, if you have a glazed ham, I'm only one phone call away. Now it's time to dive right into the news. At the Eva Hilton Primary School today, small hands planted big hope as students placed soursop and sugar apple trees, my favorites, into the soil along with other national flower, the yellow elder, each seed symbolizing a promise to protect the world they will one day inherit. Climate Change Youth Ambassador for the Office of the Prime Minister, Ryan Muddings, spent the morning guiding the young minds, reminding them that trees are more than plants. They're guardians of clean air, shade, and life itself.
These are the leaders of today, and so they must be well informed. There's only so much that education teach you. And as my job as a Climate Change Youth Ambassador, I have to come up here. So youth from all ages, from grade 6 straight up to, I believe it's about 28 now or 30. And so we're speaking to them, explaining to them what climate change and environment is, because they probably won't learn until the grade 7 or up to high school level. But it's good that they get that grounded education now so they can know what they want to do in the future and see how best they can help the environment at this present stage.
Forestry Unit Director Daniel Hannock also shared powerful words about why every tree matters and how simple acts like planting can preserve the earth for generations to come.
In terms of working together as communities, we need to ensure that we're protecting our environment because we plant trees not just for today, but for our future.
Well, in the spirit of giving to commemorate the upcoming holiday season, Disney Cruise Line brought early Christmas joy to Woodcock Primary School, surprising students with brand new backpacks. But it didn't stop there. Those backpacks were filled with toys. Disney's holiday giving campaign launch turned an ordinary school day into a moment of excitement and gratitude as children lit up at the sight of unexpected gifts. Principal Roberta Scott says the gesture carries a deeper meaning for the school community. She shared that many of her students have never had the chance to travel to Orlando or experience Disney World firsthand. So this year, Disney decided to bring the magic directly to them.
Our mission is to cater to the entire child, and so even though we want to educate them, you know, some children won't be able to get a Christmas gift at Christmas, so this is aligning with our mission. Last year, what we did at this school, we purchased a gift for every student. We put it under the Christmas tree, and they were able to come and pick a gift. And so now, with Disney partner with us, it would lessen our load, financial burden, and everyone will leave with a smile on their faces today. They will really be catering to lower primary. Lower primary students will get to meet the character, but Disney has left a gift for every student of Woodcock Primary School.
The sentiment of bringing the magic directly to the students was echoed by Disney Cruise Line's Regional Public Affairs Director, Joseph Gaskins Jr., who emphasized that the initiative is about more than gifts. It's about presence, connection, and community.
For us, again, it's about bringing that holiday cheer. We want these young people to know that we are in these communities, and these communities are home for us just like it is for them. It is exciting when we bring our guests to see the beauty, the hospitality, and the culture of the Bahamas, and this is our way of giving back to those young people. And so we want to see them excited. We want them to be appreciative of it, but we also want them to know that we are a part of their community, and we're here to stay.
Christmas certainly coming early for those students. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Tourism recently wrapped up its final global sales mission of the year, a mission which took Team Bahamas to New York City. And as Corval Pyfrom shows us tonight, accomplishing the mission called for some special ingredients.
The Bahamas continues to make a splash with the Northeast U.S. During the recent tourism global sales mission to New York City, drink specialist Marv Cunningham delighted television audiences on New York's top-rated Pix 11 morning news.
It's rum, rum, and rum.
Rum, rum, and rum.
What is the name of this libation?
Smoky Mango Sensation.
Sure, these missions are about selling the destination, strengthening partnerships, and striking deals. But Marv and celebrity chef Kevin Pratt both bring a signature style of their very own through their artistry to each and every one of these events. It's a taste, you could even say, of authenticity.
For us, it's not about mangoes. It's more of taking local ingredients, using world-class flavor and flair to create amazing Caribbean experiences. That's what we do in the Bahamas.
I think that all chefs in the Bahamas have their own special knit and grit, but what I feel like I bring to the table is a little bit of excitement, a little bit of authenticity that we all try to let the world see what the Bahamas have. So just, the warmth and the welcomeness that I bring towards not just my cooking, but my aura and my showmanship. So that's what I think I bring to the table, that the Ministry of Tourism allows me to bring the Bahamas to the world.
This go-around, Chef Kevin is putting a special twist on New York City's world-famous pizza, putting his own Bahamian flavor to it.
I made a Johnny cake, but I made it flatbread style. And, just like the New York pizza, it has a sauce. So with the sauces, I made a sweet potato puree. And, pepperoni is such a big thing on pizzas. So what I also did, I made a coconut curry lobster to go on top of it.
Sounds tasty and sure to be a hit. For the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now. I'm Corval Pyfrom.
Thanks so much, Corval. Still to come, get ready to be shocked as we'll take a closer look tonight at the ZNS TV program Shock Treatment with Dr. Carlos Reed and program graduate Malik. And later, Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us with tonight's forecast, so stay close.
Delicious stuffed turkey with all the trimmings. Thanksgiving is near, and so are the specials at Super Value and Quality Supermarket. Promos cornflakes, 18 ounces, $3.19. Parmalat whole or 2% reduced fat milk, 32 ounces, $3.19. OK flour, 4.4 pounds, $3.99. Whole chicken wings, $1.69 per pound. Fresh limes, 3 for $1. As the season approaches, find your holiday favorites at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
We're BAF Financial.
We're BAF General and Health Insurance.
Welcome to the beautiful Cayman Islands.
Come on in to Cash and Go.
Need technical support? We are BFG Services.
BAF Global. Global reach, local care.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, and Shop Smart, and Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Time now for your Access weather forecast, and as usual, we'll get you started in the tropics. We have 4 days remaining in the tropical cyclone season. Nothing there to report just yet, but we are keeping our eyes on an area there in the Caribbean Sea. Next week, something can possibly happen, and we will keep you posted. Meanwhile, we have a frontal boundary to the north of us that's going to be advancing towards the south and east, and we'll be closing in on us on Thanksgiving Day. So we'll see an increase in moisture, even some showers over the extreme northwestern parts of our country. And as we take a look look now at our live weather radar. Not much to talk about. Rain gauges remain empty. And your boating forecast tonight in the northwestern islands, winds out of the southeast at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. You can expect a high tide at 5 minutes past midnight. And for the central and southeastern parts of our country, the winds east to southeast a little stronger at 12 to 18 knots. Wave heights 3 to 6 feet with a moderate chop. So caution flags are in place for you boaters in the central and southeastern Bahamas. And then on Thanksgiving Day, in the northwest and central islands, those winds will fall off light and variable ahead of that advancing front. Very flat seas. Low tide 6:04 in the morning with a high tide at 12:23 in the afternoon. Now for the southeastern islands on Thursday, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights to 4 feet over the ocean. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Everybody jump, fling them, flag them up in the air, wave them, flag them up in the air, fling them, flag them up in the air, fling them, flag them up in the air. It's time to lose my mind, 'cause it's my time. All this liquor up in me feeling nice, nice. All these something up in here and they taking wine. So back this thing up, y'all, let me mash it from behind. We rushing up in the road and we don't give a good one.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Royston and Malina.
As always, thank you so much, Bajal. Initially launched in 2014 as a government initiative to curb violent crime, shock treatment is an intervention program targeting at-risk young men who are particularly susceptible to gang involvement and other behaviors that may cause them to be a menace to society.
And it lives up to its billing. It's designed to create a shocking experience for its participants. And we want to welcome founder Dr. Carlos Reed and one of the program's graduates, Malik King. Gentlemen, welcome to Access Now.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Now, everyone knows the early stories and beginnings of shock treatment, but we want to talk a little bit about the rehabilitation and successes of the program that we don't get to see sometimes after it.
I believe that rehabilitation is a strong word. See, you can't redo what was never done. So I like to use the word habilitate. Because we're actually building young people, right? A lot of young people are brought to us by their parents. And our goal is to do renovation. And sometimes in doing renovation, you have to break down so you could build back up. So that's the process that we go through. But a lot of people don't see that part of it. They only see like what people put on TikTok. Right. But the program is much more than what you see on television.
Right, amazing. So, Malik, you are a graduate of this program. Can you tell us a little bit about how you became involved with shock treatment and how it's changed your life?
So I was riding gang, being disrespectful, smoking, and that's how I get into shock treatment.
How did it change your life being part of that program?
It changed my life by disciplining me and teaching me how to respect my elders and how to do bad things.
And do you think after having that experience, you feel a little more hopeful about what you're capable of? And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 15 years old, Mom.
15 years old. So what are your goals now moving forward after shock treatment?
So I wanted to be like a track athlete when I grew up. Yes, Mom.
Awesome.
Did you have any unique stories or experiences in the shock treatment program that you may want to share? Anything interesting happen or unique happen?
No, sir.
No?
No.
I'm sure there are, but we'll probably talk about that maybe off camera. So.
If you look on the screen, you'll see Malik had an opportunity to connect with his father.
Wow.
His father went to prison when he was 1 year old. He's been there for 12 years.
Wow.
So it was a touching moment for me, right? Seeing this young boy and his father connect. And I believe that is the goal that we set out to accomplish. How do we not just take people through an experience, but let the experience take them to the next step inside their lives.
Maybe those are some of the stories that we don't get to see or hear, because you see on the actual programming this shocking experience, sort of talking very roughly to
I think
some of the
people
boys.
assume it's just punishment.
It's just that. They don't necessarily see.
That's the breakdown. You have to break something in order to make it.
Right.
If you try like to renovate your house, you got to take out, it's easier to take out everything first. But if you have to cutting the wall, that's too much work. Let's get everything out and then let's start to build it, you know, so people don't see when they go like to Bahama. That was a good experience, eh? Go to Bahama and you celebrate there and go to the University of the Bahamas. So what we do is we show you where you could go if you don't change direction, but also if you change your direction where you could go. So we show you the two sides. And then at the end of the day, you empowered to make
your
choices for yourself.
That's beautiful. Are there other success stories that you could maybe mention very briefly?
Right. We have a young lady that worked with this program that came through shock treatment. I know they say it's only for boys, but no, we deal with girls as well. Right? And she is now on the police force. Wow. She is a constable on the police force, and she was able to now work with the program that actually worked with her.
Talk about force.
You know, we got persons on the defense force. We have them down at B-Dogs. We have a young man that graduated through our shock treatment program that is now an assistant manager at Nova Scotia Bank.
Wow.
You know, so we got a whole heap of success stories, a whole heap, and we're going to be showing more of them as we air our program.
And I think that's so important. I mean, when we're thinking about these successes, two questions. Do they receive support after they've left the program? And how do you measure success when you're looking at people who've come through the program?
We have persons like, take for instance, Malik just came through, I think, 3 weeks now? 2 weeks, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Tell them where you just came from.
I came from shock treatment.
No, I mean the night before we came here.
Oh, I went over to Atlanta to watch a basketball game.
Wonderful.
So
with your interest
we
in
still do the
athletics,
follow-up.
yes.
We take the psychological report and we see how can we come along these kids. Okay, those that don't have like parents, like a father figure, then we got to become the father figure. Those that are needing support in their schoolwork, then we got to bring like tutors alongside them. Those that are struggling because of finances, and a lot of them are, we have to find job for them. Those that have athletic or other talents, then we got to channel them in those areas, because at the end of the day, we're building. We're building from the ground up, and sometimes you got to come from up there, break down, and build again.
Oh, thank you very much for your time. And I look forward to seeing you on the track. I'm getting some real fast times real soon.
Yes, much success for you going forward. It's time now for us to turn things over to ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
The Bombs' 3-on-3 team set to make their debut in Mexico. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is, by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Thanksgiving is family, friends, and food. Find the foods you love at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Best Value Whole Kernel Corn, 15 ounces, 99 cents. Rainbow Corn Beef, 12 ounces, $2.49. Olivia Vegetable Oil, 48 ounces, $4.99. Danish spare ribs, $2.39 per pound. Yellow onions, 3-pound bag, $3.39. As the season approaches, find your holiday favorites at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Welcome to your Wednesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. The Bahamas hoping to make some noise over in Leon, Mexico. Why, you may ask? Well, it's the site of the FIBA 3-on-3 Basketball America Cup Tournament. For the first time ever, the 2-for-2 will have representation. Now, this tournament now, of course, 3-on-3, which became an Olympic sport back in 2017 and gave hoopers who may have missed out on competing in 5-on-5 a new avenue to represent their country and show off their skills. Mom's team will comprise of Jackson Jacob, Kamaya Gibson, Dylan Musgrove, and they will be coached by Marvin Henfield.
first time officially competing in 3x3. A number of our team members have individually competed internationally. So this is a very talented team. It's also a very seasoned team. And I'm looking forward to us making some noise in this first rodeo. If I can be honest, 3x3 is probably made for Bahamians. It's kind of glorified 21. You know what I mean? Where you actually have the ability to get into pick and roll situations, and you actually have teammates that you can pass to. Anyone that played basketball in Bahamas know that we're infamous for 21, and this falls right up our alley. I think what also makes it exciting for us is that we're very athletic. This group of guys that we have is very athletic. I'm expecting for you guys to see some very good shooting as well.
Excited I'm very excited actually to be representing the Bahamas, and I was very excited when I got the call from Keno and Toya that told me to put the team together. So it was like a no-brainer for me. And then when I found out that we had Mr. Hempfield as a coach, just knowing his history of how much he loved the game, he's a skill development coach and a strategized coach, so I know that both of us would have come together and sit down, and actually, because it's our first time, we just didn't want it to actually just go there. So we watched game film, we studied, we came up with a bunch of strategies to put together to go there to give us the best possible chance for us to win.
In women's hoops, Gillette Maxine McCoon and her Ole Miss Lady Rebels continuing to roll as they improve to 5-0 on Monday, taking down Longwood 102-50. It's the second time under Coach Yo that Ole Miss has scored at least 100 points, and it's the 36th time ever in program history.
Right now, I can play a lot of people, so I tried to. I'm going to have to tighten that up a little bit as we get closer to conference play because everyone has to earn their minutes.
And that's been a look at your sports on this Wednesday. I'm Amajal Knowles signing out until tomorrow.
What's trending in business? Who's making major money moves? And how's it shaping your future? This is Economics, your front row seat to the biggest stories in business, innovation, and finance. Powered by the Sand Dollar, the digital currency of the Central Bank of the Bahamas. It's fast, secure, Bahamian. We're breaking down the numbers, the news, and what it means to you. Tune in every Thursday at 6 p.m. for the trends, the insights, and the stories that matter. Get informed, get inspired, get in the mix with Economics.
Our company offers a simple philosophy, open hands. What do open hands mean? If you keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of details to put together, had to figure out how to get it done, but at the end, it was worth it. At the end, it gave me a heart of gratitude to know that our company is reaching out to so many persons.
We invite you on a journey to witness an extraordinary chapter in the story of the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, a tale of compassion, unity, and the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
Almost here, you're looking at a drone shot of the carnival site at Clifford Park. Every December, families anticipate enjoying typical carnival attractions like rides, games, and of course that food. This shot was brought to you by drone pilot Kyson Miller, and now it's time for us to head to North Eleuthera. Let's go.
Good news for Eleuthera as Bahamas Air is expected to boost air travel to that island with a new flight for residents and visitors to enjoy. Our West Calix Forbes tells us more tonight.
Bahamas Air has added a new North Eleuthera to Fort Lauderdale route. A move national airline official says strengthens the travel options and fills a gap left in the market. Managing Director Tracy Cooper touts the new rotation as a strategic addition.
Behind New Providence, Fort Lauderdale has the second most rotations in Bahamas Air route system. For this North Eleuthera flight, it is something that Silver Airways did prior, and Bahamas Air is trying its best to fill that void.
The new service takes off Wednesday and Sunday, two of the strongest tourism days, leaving Nassau 10 a.m., arriving in North Eleuthera, then departs again 10:45 a.m. back to the capital. And according to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism and Aviation, the Honorable Chester Cooper, this is just one piece of the broader plan to expand Family Island access.
This is opening new gateways, new possibilities for jobs and opportunities. We promised we would bring expanded opportunities to the Family Islands, one island at a time, and that's what we're doing right now.
Which in 2026, we hope that we can add on some additional flights. For instance, from Marsh Harbor into Fort Lauderdale as well. So, but we're trying to bring up an extra airplane or two, and once we have those going, we should be able to add on these additional flights.
Meanwhile, airport upgrades across Eleuthera are ramping up to support the increased traffic. Minister of Works and Family Island Affairs, the Honorable Clay Sweeting, boasts about this heavily invested government initiative.
In regards to airport development, if you look at, we started the new airport here in North Eleuthera. Governor's Harbor is mid-construction, and in a few weeks you will announce the renovations for Roxanne International Airport. So we'll have 3 airports in Eleuthera developing at the same time.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes, Calix Forbes.
Thanks, Wes. Well, it's that time of the show where we get all caught up on what's hot online. Here's Matea Stewart with Let's Talk Socials.
Today on Let's Talk Socials, Bahamian TikToker Keita the Sniper had the whole internet laughing after he posted a clip saying the Bahamas officially has too many influencers. According to him, every time he opens his phone, someone is soft launching a content creator era, doing get ready with me's and unboxing something, or even announcing their brand partnerships with local businesses. He joked that it's getting so serious, he started to wonder if people want to pursue normal professions anymore. Like what happened to nurses, mechanics, teachers, and customs officers? His delivery was dramatic in the best way, and the comment section was full of people admitting they've noticed the same thing. But here's the funny part. Even the people agreeing with him are influencers themselves. Only in the Bahamas. Between the comedy skits, the food reviews, the cooking videos, the day in the life vlogs, and the fashion hauls, it feels like a new creator pops up every 5 minutes. And honestly, that's what keeps our timelines entertaining. At the end of the day, Bahamians are naturally creative, and social media gave everybody a stage. So while Keita might be tired of seeing ring lights and Amazon tripod stands, the content isn't slowing down anytime soon. Check this out.
But I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't notice, like, I think we have enough of TikTok. Like, but it be forcing it because y'all don't even be making sense, but like, I think we have too much TikTokers and stuff like that. Y'all ain't want to be nothing else like basketball players, doctors, nurses, stuff like that. Like, I think we have enough of TikTokers and influencers and stuff like that. You know, I just say instead. I think we have enough of that. It's okay to be something else. Be doctors, go on the force. You know? Stuff like that.
That's what's hot on your timeline today. Stay tuned. More socials are on the way.
I love his delivery. It's okay to be something else. It's okay.
That tickled me. That's going to do it for Access Now for tonight. Be sure to join us tomorrow when we'll have a sneak peek at all things Christmas decor and more with the lovely people from Home Fabrics.
And stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson featuring executives of the Democratic National Alliance.
Good night,
everybody.
Shake the dilly tree, dilly drop. Shake the dilly tree, dilly drop. Shake the dilly tree, dilly drop, some dilly woman in the tree top, some dilly woman make dilly drop. Rise up a dilly, some dilly woman dancing around, some dilly woman going to town. Sweet some a dilly, get a dozen for a quarter for your cousin or your daughter. So give me my frying pan, cause it's me for the goggle eye man. Some dilly woman make the tree top, some dilly woman make the lid drop. Rise up a dilly, some dilly woman dancing around, some dilly woman foot to the ground. Sweet up a dilly, get a dozen for a quarter for your cousin, your auntie or your daughter. So give me my frying pan, cause it's me for the goggle eye man. Yes, it's me for the goggle eye man. So put the little woman in tree top, somebody woman make the lid drop. Somebody woman dancing around, somebody woman going to town. Sweet somebody, got a dozen for a quarter for your cousin, your auntie or your daughter. So give me my frying pan, cause it's me for the goggle eye man. Somebody woman in the tree top, somebody woman make the lid drop. Somebody woman dancing around, somebody woman going to town. Sweet somebody, right somebody, right somebody.
Make sweet holiday memories with the whole family at Parliament Square for the annual National Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony. The National Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony, Monday, December 1st at 6:30 p.m. in Parliament Square. And tune into ZNS Television Network at 8 p.m. for broadcast. Also streaming on our YouTube and Facebook platforms.
For the first time in Bahamian history, women stand at the helm of both chambers of Parliament. A woman leading the Senate and a woman leading the House of Assembly, serving at the same time. A powerful moment for national leadership and progress. We celebrate the Honorable J. Lachelle Adderley, President of the Senate, and the Honorable Patricia DeVoe, Speaker of the House of Assembly. Two women whose leadership marks historic milestones. We celebrate the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, the longest-serving female parliamentarian. Her decades of public service continue to inspire women across our islands. In the House of Assembly, 7 women bring the voices of their communities to the national stage. Patricia DeVoe, Glenys Hannah Martin, JoBeth Colby Davis, Pia Glover Rowe, Ginger Moxie, Lisa Ramming, and Leslia Miller-Bryce. And in the Senate, 5 dedicated women helped shape national debate and policy. J. Lachelle Adderley, Michaela Barnett Ellis, Dr. Eresia Hepburn Forbes, Maxine Seymour, and Jayanne Major. These are the women who champion collaboration, who strengthen our democracy, and who open doors for generations to come. This National Women's Week, the Department of Gender and Family Affairs salutes the women of Parliament, women leading, legislating, and transforming the future of our Bahamas.
We lead off with this report. This one is a good one to lead off with for Sunday.
Your weekend news just got better. Exciting features, good vibes. It's all about the feeling.
Hey, I'm Raven, and your Sundays never felt so good. Tune into Northern Service Vibes, where culture meets conversation, every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on the ZNS Network.
At the House of Assembly, I'm Makush Lapinder. This is ZNS.
The Rundown is brought to you by Commonwealth Brewery Limited.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's great to have you with us again tonight. Well, we're continuing our coverage of Monday's by-election in the Golden Isles constituency as slight adjustments have been made to final counts. This while Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson defends the accuracy of the register. Here's Leah Cooper with more.
It looks like there's a few minor updates coming out of the Golden Isles by-election. The Progressive Liberal Party's Darren Pickstock is still the winner of the four-way race, but despite what parliamentary officials reported during Tuesday's recount, 6 ballots were actually declared spoiled, leading to some small tweaks in the final numbers, and that's according to Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson.
Brown from the FNM receives 1,637 votes. Butler from Independent received 16 votes. Pickstock from the PLP, 1,873 votes. And Roll from the COI, 352 votes. And the winner for the by-election is Mr. Pickstock from the PLP.
With voter turnout slipping in the 2021 general election and both recent by-elections, there's been some buzz about whether the current registry really reflects who's actually living in the Golden Isles constituency. Thompson weighed in on those claims, addressing the growing concern head-on.
We have removed close to 16,000 persons off the register, deceased persons and persons who were registered more than once. We have removed them from the register. So we believe the register has claimed. There may be one or two that we still have to look at, but for all practical purposes, we believe that we're doing a great job at that.
And heading into the next general election, Thompson says his team will make some adjustments.
I think my team was prepared, but I still think we need to do a little more training for my team. And I just met with my senior officers, and we're looking at some strategy to involve the presiding officers before election time, so that although we had a smooth election, we think it could even be better.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Leah Cooper.
Thanks a lot, Leah. Well, while only 3 political parties and an independent vied to secure the Golden Isles parliamentary seat, also on the sidelines were the Democratic National Alliance. Now, you may not have heard from them in a while, but the party has a new leadership team destined to make themselves a force to reckon with in the next general elections. We start tonight off by talking with the party's interim leader, Stephen Nesbitt, and public relations manager, Rudy Dean. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Good to have both of you here.
Thank you.
So the DNA is back.
We never left.
Okay, well, that's interesting to know. You never left. Let's talk about it first. Before we even get into that, you've been active already in this by-election. For people who don't know, you actually worked the polls for independent candidate Karen Butler.
That's correct.
Why was that decision made?
You know, Glenn, first of all, we want to thank God for this opportunity, and being here is a great sign of who we are as an alliance. And I want to say congratulations to Mr. Pistock and the Davis administration on their victory. Congratulations to the Bahamian people, they did well. It was well-managed, secured, a lot of banter, fun. But at the end of the day, it went very well. It shows our maturity and that the next upcoming general election is going to be great. If this is a microcosm of what's going to happen, we did a great job. I want to say a special thank you to the parliamentary registrars. I worked in polling division number 3. Those persons are consummate professionals. I must say thank you to them. I must say that as the interim leader, and also for the boldness and tenacity of Ms. Karen Butler, who we assisted as an alliance, for her stepping in. And that was easy for us to do, for knowing how we're in the mode of redevelopment, revamping, and, you know, the last snap election caused us some consternation, but at the end of the day, we didn't go anywhere. We continued to revamp, rebuild, and we recognized that we had to continue to be relevant. And that's why our marketing development manager, director, Rudy Dean, has been doing a tremendous job on our social media platform, also with regard to getting it out there more and more. In addition to all of our public announcements, theme on the parks, our upcoming children's Christmas party, forays into the senior citizens' homes. These are the things that we're going to continue to build on because they're dear to our hearts from the last election. We saw that those areas needed to be focused on, not just from a governmental point of view, from an individualistic point of view, where the government can be that stepping stone to help even the private sector. They're doing a great job now, mind you. And the party has come to the conclusion that there's some focal point. And then you, as you go on, you'll understand exactly.
Let me ask you, how do you expect to be a viable option in the next general election? That can be at best, at length, months away.
Right.
Are you prepared to contest that election, and are you a viable option?
Okay, we've always been, and not just trying to do a master pivot. Viably, to be honest, we don't have the 39 candidates.
Okay.
Secondly, we building our war chest. Not saying that we out of the game, but the fiscal year of 8 to 9 months, to say viability, and I sit here and say that, no, I would not be, I'll be very dishonest. So, but our viability will come by remaining focused, remaining relevant, remaining recognized, and in the foray. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to build on from 2011, and we're going to continue to build over and over because the attrition rate has showed us something in our SWOT analysis that we have to go back and look and begin to do some things differently.
So having said that, what does the DNA look like in the upcoming general election?
Right now, initially we have 16 potential candidates.
Okay.
That number is far short that we had for the 25 last election. Mm-hmm. Those persons were returns from the last batch, and to put them at the financial footing again at this time was not something the executive felt that we wanted to do. But we do have 16 persons that...
So you're going to contest 16 seats?
I'm not going to say that you'll be the first to know claim the ones there may be more. It might be less, but we do have those persons, particularly in the Family Islands, that we didn't touch.
So you have candidates, 16 candidates, but as to what you will do with them, you haven't made a decision yet?
We haven't made a decision yet because we have persons in South and North Eleuthera, in Auckland, in Crooked Island, and Bimini in the Berry Islands. We have persons. We went after those constituency deliberately. And the quote-unquote low-hanging fruits, not to say they are not significant, but those areas has been not impacted by central government as it should be. So we want to put a spotlight on those Family Islands, and that's where we've been pushing our mark for the last 3 years.
How do you resonate with Bahamians? How do you resonate, sir, with Bahamians?
Well, you see, if you look at the results from the last by-election, 51% of the voters didn't vote. And so that says a lot. That says that there are a lot of people out there who are either not satisfied with what they're seeing or they're just looking for more. And that is where the DNA comes in, because we are a party that addresses the issues. The two major political parties, they do things, their way. But the Bahamian people are saying they want more. Some people are saying they're tired of, the same party switching every 5 years. And so they want to see more voices. They want to see more players in the game.
Is there room in the playing field for the DNA, considering you have a third-party option, the COI, and they seem to have some support there, although when we see elections come up, the numbers don't translate, but they do have support. Mm-hmm. Is there room now for the DNA in there?
For the upcoming general election? Or just in its totality?
Both.
Yeah, for the upcoming general election, like I indicated, we do have persons who went from day one, who stayed over from the last election. There was, like I said, some dissatisfaction right after the things happened, and we did some deep diving, and we recognized that we have to deal with some situation from a deep perspective. But right now, our viability is on our brand. The Democratic National Alliance is a brand, and it's a solid brand. It is up there with the PLP and the FNM from a party from 2011 until now. We haven't gone to funk. We haven't disappeared. We are rebuilding, revamping, re-energizing. And we're going to take a note, and we give credit where credit due. With the by-election, and I worked, the PLP brought a complete restaurant out to the Anatole Rogers. They had deep fat fryers, 50-gallon bins. They had 2 20-foot lunch vans. I got a chicken sandwich this big from the pier. And let me tell you something, I was impressed, and I was glad. I said, wow, this is really, really good. So I was saying I'm going to clip this on their page. They ain't going to be just something up, you know, I mean, you're making me smile. But at the end of the day, I recognize that we can do a lot to appease the people. And also, I don't think none of the food, I came there from 5 o'clock in the morning up to 5:30 when I left. They were still giving out food. So I felt one thing bad, that I should have stayed later and get the barbecue ribs. But other than that, it was something that I felt that was done well for the by-election. And persons, if they're smart enough right now, will clip that little page and try to, because maybe people like to eat and have fun. That's what keeps us a little different from the regions and the different turmeric type stuff.
I have to ask, because running campaigns and parties is an expensive undertaking. How are you funding what you're going to do?
Well, we regrouping in terms of, at the height, the DNA had 13,225 votes. And so we are at the process of getting back our members. And so we also reaching out to our sponsors, and we are getting good results.
Well, actually, for our Christmas party that is coming up on the 20th of December, we had 4 of our sponsors already, and not in the pipeline, in hand. And I'm not going to talk about cash, because that's a whole different group. But we already have 300 children's books. We already have 150 toys that already packaged for ages 5 to 10. We already have the venue. These things have already been donated because people have faith now that our stickability, and they see that this video is running out, because a lot of times you get a one and done, you run. This core leadership team now, this executive team, which I'm a part of, even though, you know, I don't consider myself anybody other than a part of, they see hope in us. They believe that our stickability tells a story. And we put our pocket where our mouth is. So we're gonna make sure.
What will you encourage your membership to do?
Yeah.
If you're not running, you're not sure yet how many people you're gonna run.
Right.
Who are you gonna encourage your people to vote for?
What I've left that to, and to be honest, I have some executive members, some educators, some persons who in the medical field who have persons in other parties who they kind of mentored as teachers or whatever have you. And I told them they got to do what they have to do. I'm not going to tell them, okay, focus on this party. But if they have a young man, for example, say one of our executives have a young man that he tutored in high school as a PE teacher or something like that, and he now is vying in politics or has become a candidate, for him to give him support in terms of not even his consistency, just support him. That's fine. That's fine with us. We're not going to tell you, no, you can't. You know what I mean? And I know family members of different persuasion. They will not vote for me.
They won't vote for you?
Yeah, that's okay.
And you're good with that?
That's fine. But I'm sure anybody ain't gonna vote for him either. But I'm sure this is how it's gonna be with family. You understand my point?
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I'll give you the final word. Go ahead.
Yeah, the A in DNA stands for alliance. And so we will form alliances with like-minded people so that, you know, we can build on, you know, relationships.
So is there a possibility you will form an alliance with the COI?
We haven't had that talk yet.
You stammered.
No, I blink.
You blinked?
No, I didn't say anything.
What does that mean?
No, you asked the question, if you ever going to form an alliance, I could say no.
No.
From the interim leader perspective, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be watching and see what you'll be doing.
Yes.
And obviously, what part you'll be playing in the process. Thank you for coming on tonight.
And we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have a conversation with another leading Bahamian doing some big things in the country. That's right after the break. Stay close.
Something that I've always loved. I always, as a child, loved to see women just impeccably dressed. But my thing was drawing the looks and mixing colors, and fashion was in my blood. My name is Dr. Jillian Curry Williams, and I'm the designer for Remilda Rose Designs. What sets me apart, that I pay attention to detail. Like, I have an eye for detail. I pay attention to the construction of my garment. I want to make sure that when my garment is completed, that you can wear that on the wrong side or the right side because it's impeccably made. I put my personality into my passion. Well, the fabric of hope was inspired by my father. My father had cancer, and I would go with him to treatments and seeing everybody just look despondent and dreary. And one day this lady dropped her mom off and her mother fell when she got inside, and I was like, wow, like God, like I'm only a fashion designer. Like, what can I do to assist these people? I know God had me to create it to inspire persons with cancer or any illness that there's hope, that there is light at the end of that tunnel. The encouraging word I would give to women, it's been in my heart for a couple of days, to speak to the older women who may feel that I'm 40, what can I do? I'm 50, what can I do? And that's when the fire in us kicks in. We've had the work experience, we've passed all those tests, so take that idea that God has given you and put it to use. This is where it all begins.
To learn more about the Women Entrepreneurs Initiative, visit our website or contact us at 461-7232. And remember, empowered women empower women.
Welcome back. A special good evening to all of you who are watching. Those of you in the Lion's Den, I see you're here. Those of you who are watching on your various platforms, whether it's Flow TV or cable TV around the country. Those of you in Turks and Caicos watching. Those of you in the Caribbean watching by YouTube and around the world internationally on YouTube. It's always a pleasure to have you here to the Rundown. Well, he wears two hats and surely has a busy schedule. Tourism Director of Aviation and Deputy Director General, Deputy Director General of Tourism and Director of Aviation is Dr. Kenneth Romer. He's monitoring the transformation of Family Island airports and propelling airlift across the country. Add to that, he was officially appointed as a board member of the International Association of Airports Executives during its board meeting in Warsaw, Poland in October. Now, this appointment marks a first for the Bahamas and the wider Caribbean. Dr. Romer returns to the Rundown to give us an update on airport expansion and his new international post. First of all, congratulations. You're doing big things around the world.
Oh, man, when we have a big God, we could do big things for the world.
Listen, I'm so happy, and we've been watching what you've been doing. You said it correct. Big things in aviation. Aviation is definitely on the move. Let's talk first of all about the government's decision to engage in private-public partnerships with Family Island airports. How's that been progressing?
Clint, the Prime Minister has indicated that we are now witnessing the most aggressive and the most historic development of airports at any time, at any point in our country's history.
Wow.
We've simply coined it the renaissance of our family islands, even though we do know that infrastructure development is taking place in Nassau, it has taken place in Nassau, but a significant focus was being placed on our family islands for several obvious reasons. First of all, we do know that the state of the airports needed urgent attention, whether it, as a result of the natural aging of airports or hurricanes or storms over the years. And then, of course, we do know that when we build it, they would come. So we are looking really at attracting new airlift, and we have been doing a phenomenal job attracting new airlift.
We're seeing it even up to today from Canada.
And Sunday we came back from North Eleuthero, Bahamas for the first time. I have 4 other inaugurals again by the end of this month and the middle of December in Nassau, in addition to our family islands. But certainly when they build a focus on airport infrastructure, we can attract new airlift. I think most importantly, these developments really contribute to local economies. I'm saying that it cannot be better in the Bahamas unless it's better for Bahamians.
Oh, I love to hear that. Love to hear that.
So our family islanders really have been benefiting again from the planned infrastructural development. We're very, very pleased. When I came on their show the first time, we spoke about 3 airports. I came another time, we spoke about 8 airports. I've returned now, and Deputy Prime Minister calls it 14 airports. On this, my 3rd or 4th appearance on the show, Clint, we're now 17 airports. I have no intention of coming back because the airport keeps on escalating.
We're looking looking at a lot of the various airports now and the upgrades and infrastructure. As we're looking at these various developments going on, and there's so much. I mean, when you see it actually on television on the screen right now, if you're watching, you're seeing them on the screen, the various airports. That's Newbite, this is Exuma. As you're thinking about it, are there any airports of concern? That's Arthurstown. Are there any airports of concern that stand out to you that need attention? That's Black Point. Now, wow, I didn't know Black Point had that going on there. Okay, are there any airports that stand out to you that need attention immediately?
Clean 17 airports, all are equal, all need the equal attention. So whether it is the Bimini, South Bimini Airport that we intend to have ribbon cutting in February of next year, attracting American Airlines for the first time, direct service into Bimini, or we're finished again the Maguana Airport in Maikal, ribbon cutting again for Maguana. We would open Great Harbor Key December of 2022. Ragged Island the year prior to that. We're looking at Cat Island, of course, the Exuma and the Keys, Crooked Island, Long Island, of course. And I want to pause, of course, Grand Bahama, Airside Abaco, 17 airports, clean every island across our archipelago is being touched by this renaissance. When you look at the airport that probably stands to the forefront of my mind in this discussion, really would have been the Durban Ski Airport.
Correct.
You know, on Friday past, we signed the contract for terminal works for Durban Ski. I went there several times, Clint. 2 months ago, we signed the contract for the airside development. What really got me saddened with Durban Ski is Bahamas Air is landing in Durban Ski, but they are unable to land with a full load.
I remember that. I got to tell you my story right now. We were down there doing the rundown, doing a live town hall meeting, and my crew had to take a charter plane because there were no seats on Bahamas Air.
Yes.
So I was able to get a seat on the plane, but we had to charter a plane for the crew to come. And when I got on the plane, I was upset because I'm on this Bahamas Air flight leaving out of Nassau, and they're telling me the flight is full, and I'm sitting on the plane, and all I'm seeing is empty seats.
Empty seats.
And I'm trying to figure out what was going on. And then they explain, oh, we can't land at full capacity. So we can't fill these empty seats on the plane because we can't land or take off at full capacity.
And you could imagine what that has done to Long Island over the past decades because there was a hill. But Clint, the good news, I was just there last week, Thursday, and the obstacle limitation is being removed.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Out of that 45 put at peak feet peak for that hill, we already extracted about 30 feet.
That's
and
awesome.
so I was on that Bahamas Air flight that took off from Long Island. The captains and our crew were ecstatic because for the first time in Long Island, we are removing that obstacle limitation that's going to bring airlift to Durban Ski, and that is totally going to transform again that island.
Are we able, because you know the reality is, in order to move throughout our family islands, you have to take air unless you're going to wait days or hours on boats. Is there a way to reduce the cost of traversing through the family island so that more people can do it?
Well, Clint, the reality is that on a global level, there are two discussions that come at the forefront when it comes to aviation. And first of all, it's accessibility. And then the second thing is affordability. Unfortunately, many times we do not have the ready response when it comes to reducing the taxes. But I say to persons at times, when you look at economies and as you build demands, airlines respond to demands that the communities and the government, Minister of Tourism, really create. So we have seen some interesting things happening again from the wider economical perspective. We were able to launch, for example, airlift into North Eleuthero. Bahamas that comes in, I call at times the lost leader. And it's already beginning to have an impact, a positive impact right now on market forces. So this whole conversation about economy, the reality is our family islands are very expensive to go to. It takes a lot of will. Again, in the past, whether airline executives, those who are planning networks, or those of us who are at the policy level. And at the end of the day, we must ask ourselves the question, if the renaissance of our family islands are really is already a priority, we have to address the question of affordability, including taxation, and also accessibility. And I believe that we are on the right path to addressing both of these things, bringing costs down, getting more butts in airline seats, more heads and beds, and more money into the pockets of our local entrepreneurs and stakeholders.
A lot of work going on for the family of islands. Are we using local Bahamian companies to do the work?
I am so proud, Clint, that the work is being done by local Bahamians. The contracts that have been signed have been signed again to ensure that work is being given to local Bahamians. And in the instances where there is a public-private partnership, it is an unnegotiable fact that persons who want to be engaged, not just in construction, but in airport management, ought to be Bahamians. We have again Island Airport Development Partners Plenary, a big group, and airports who are managing mega facilities in the U.S. And the first thing we said to them, if you come in the Bahamas to manage, you're transferring that knowledge. So as a part of the initial conversation is the development of human capital so that Bahamians are the forefront of managing and operating our airport. It's a non-negotiable. We have to make sure that Bahamians sit in seats of authority and managing, again, our national assets.
We got a few minutes left. Let's talk about your role in the International Board. Tell us what that will be and what it will look like.
Oakland, it's a God move. Could you imagine for the first time, first of all, the International Association of Airport Executives has about over 12,000 members, representing over 900 airports, aviation agencies. We're looking at the United States of America, Latin America, Canada, UK, the European Union, India, Asia, Australia. We're looking at the big UK, the big boys, and for the first time in our country, in our regional history, they invited a barefoot boy from Andros who taste the grace of God to sit around the table, a small board, no more than 40 persons, and we are making decisions at the policy level. So I sat in my first meeting, and I was the only person who looked like me, really. You know? Only person speaking like me. And it felt so good to carry the Bahamian flag. The world is marking the manner of our bearing. Listen, sometimes we downplay what we can bring to the table as Bahamians. We sometimes, I say it's good for us sometimes to say the Bahamas is not a real place. But in the global landscape, the Bahamas is a real place. And we are setting the standard when it comes to global leadership in aviation, not just in the region, but we're taking our seat now at the global table. I'm proud to carry the Bahamian flag, proud to carry the flag for the kingdom of God also. Wherever we go, continents around the world, 12,000 persons, and the Bahamas are sitting around the table influencing policies for global aviation.
I'll tell you, we're definitely proud of you, Dr. Kenneth Roma. Thank you so much for joining us in the Rundown tonight. We look forward to see the transformation continue throughout the country.
The Renaissance continues.
Thank you.
So much.
When we come back, of course, we've been talking about it for months. Lord, it's the only thing I remember talking about almost every night. And it's finally here. I know the people in ZNS saying, thank God. But of course, tomorrow is a big day, not just Thanksgiving Day, but it is, of course, a Let's Make a Difference Day, where companies throughout this country are going to be coming together to feed thousands of people all over this archipelago. And the people who've been behind it, they're here. They think they're in charge, but they can answer my questions tonight. One think he's a producer of all the ZNS shows, but he's here, and we're going to talk to them about the big day tomorrow. We're back after this. Stay close.
Our company has a simple philosophy, open hands. What do open hands mean? If you keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of details to put together, had to figure out how to get it done, but at the end, it was worth it. At the end, it gave me a heart of gratitude to know that our company is reaching out to so many persons.
We invite you on a journey to witness an extraordinary chapter in the story of the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, a tale of compassion, unity, and the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
Coming this fall, Royston Jones and Melina Leonard on the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. Weekdays, 7:30 p.m. Tune in and get your fill of community news, Family Island news, entertainment, and, well, sometimes slithering animals. That's the Bahamas Tonight Access Now, weekdays, 7:30 p.m. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Abuse, domestic violence, suicidal tendencies. Are you being stressed out from these problems?
Call the national hotline at 422-2763 or 322-2763. There are trained social workers available 24 hours to help you. Know that you are not alone in this.
Hi, I'm Desmond Saunders. I want you to tune in to the new Weekend Edition, Saturdays and Sundays at 7 p.m., where we have a whole lot of new stuff for you. All right, so I'll give you a sneak preview. Boldly Bahamians, Sizzle Saturdays, Parliamentary Bench, just to name a few. So buckle up and get ready for the ride. Coming this fall, the new Weekend Edition. Stay close. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Let's swim Bahamas, bring water hazards to an end.
Let's swim Bahamas. Water safety rule number 10. When boating, do not overload the boat. And if the boat ever capsizes, stay with the boat.
Let's swim Bahamas, bring water hazards to an end. Water hazards to an end.
Welcome back to the Rundown. Last year, the goal was to feed 25,000 people across the Bahamas for Thanksgiving. And as you can imagine, that number has ballooned as Bahamas Striping Group of Companies officials have been working with its partners for months to hold its annual Let's Make a Difference initiative. And tomorrow's the big day. And of course, we have Bahamas Striping Group of Companies President Ontario Mitchell and Executive Chairman Dominic Sturr here to talk more about this big day. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's good to have you.
Always good to be here, Glenn.
Before we even get started talking about the initiative here, and for people who don't understand, this group of companies perhaps is blessed because they know the art of giving. And something just happened. We ran it on our station this week. Some 18 million Jamaican dollars. 16 million. I added 2 million on it. 16 million Jamaican dollars, obviously seeded into a company that believed in you when you were looking for international funding and to help with what was happening with the recovery from Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. And I want to run that story so you get an idea of what's happening with this group of companies, what they're doing. Take a look at this story, and then we'll come back and discuss it, and then be able to talk about what they're doing here locally. Corporal Poitram has it covered.
When we saw the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica, we knew that standing on the sidelines was not an option. We are proud to announce that Bahamas Striping Group will be donating 16 million Jamaican dollars to the recovery and rebuilding efforts led by Cygnus.
This donation, Mitchell says, is just step one. There are also plans to assist children getting back to school.
As a part of our continued pledge to education, we are donating 5,000 school bag packages to be distributed to students across Jamaica once they are able to return to their classrooms.
Bahamas Striping Group's relationship with Cygnus goes back to the company's founding days. When it couldn't secure funding locally, Cygnus stepped up in a big way. And now BSG, like many other partners across the region, is stepping up to return the favor. Cygnus is determined to raise 60 million Jamaican dollars for recovery and rebuilding. The first phase, says Cygnus CEO Beresford Gray, is about food and supplies, and then comes rebuilding.
And rebuilding in a sustainable way. So we'll be working with different agencies to focus on agriculture. How do we get greenhouses back up and producing for our society again? How do we get schools to be repaired, basic schools deep in rural Jamaica? How do we get community centers and clinics repaired? How do we contribute to some of the basic equipment that our hospitals need in Black River, Santa Cruz, and those areas?
Joined with the company executives in Bahamas Striping. What a major donation there. Why did you feel compelled to do that?
Clint, when we started our 3P program, Cygnus came to the plate as our first international funders. And they used Jamaican money to help our project in Exuma. And if the Jamaicans can help the Bahamas and help Bahamians and help the Zuma with our 3P, it was only right that as a company that we return the favor.
When you see the devastation in Jamaica, that must be a good feeling, you know, that you're going to be able to help a lot of people who need that help right now.
Yeah, Cygnus trying to raise $60 million. We was the first partner who came in about $60 million, which is $100 US.
Wow. 100,000?
Yeah, 100,000. 100,000, yes.
So 100 US dollars, 100,000 US dollars. When we talk about giving, we always now can associate Bahamas Striping's name with giving because it has become something that you do. And when we run this promo that I think we all memorized by now that has been running continuously for the last few months, it talks about the foundation of why you believe in this principle. I think it's so important to say it again. Why this kind of give back from a company that has to push so hard to keep its doors going and keep things happening, but yet still is so benevolent in its give back?
Clint, I think it's based on our philosophy, open hands.
That was the line you said, open hands.
Open hands. If you keep your hands open, a lot of blessings comes in, blessing goes out. You keep your hands closed, ain't no blessing coming out, ain't no blessings going in.
True.
So you keep it open. And you do your part to make your community better, to make your country better, and now we will make the Caribbean better.
Is that a mission or mandate you're sharing with your staff and the people that work for Bahamas Striping to have that same philosophy about giving back?
Well, I think our story is well known as to how we got started, and I always say it is the fact that our company got started with a grant. And the government giving us the seed funding to get started. And that has always resonated with us and something that we make sure all of our staff know. So it is embedded into our culture as we have received and we have grown, we have multiplied. So it's only fitting that we well, I wouldn't say share the wealth, but like Dominic said, open hands. So as we are blessed, we look to be a blessing to others. And the Bahamas is where we live. We traverse the streets on a daily basis. We see the need out there. And it's just important for us that we do our part as a corporate citizen to help make our country better.
So speaking about that, tomorrow is the D-Day.
Yep.
It comes so fast every year. All set, ready for tomorrow?
30,000 meals.
Yeah. Seriously, you're going to do 30,000?
30,000 meals, 17 islands throughout the Bahamas.
How has the coordination of that been over all of these months with your corporate partners and getting people on board? Talk about that whole experience of bringing corporate Bahamas together for this initiative.
Well, I think this is not our first year doing, like you said. This is our 6th year, actually.
Wow.
Our 3rd year doing it nationwide. So I think through our proven track record, that the program that we started, Let's Make a Difference, and pushing out there to the masses. When we do our documentaries and we show people what it is, every time we get calls, like when you're doing it again, let me know and I'll definitely help out. I'm just on the way walking to the studio. Julie had called and said, we got another donation, $50. Somebody said that they know it's late, but they know it's last minute stuff that we're gonna need. And someone donated $50 a few hours ago. So it just shows you that I think Bahamians are looking, well, not Bahamians, but persons on a global stage are looking for an initiative that for one they could trust, that does what they say they could do, and is actually making a difference.
When you hear that people are willing to give of their substance, no matter how large or small it is, it means something to somebody. That $50 could have gone to something else, and it's not. It's going to help somebody else. Does it mean something that above the donation, people are getting the message of just really giving to people and giving back and helping somebody who may not have what you have? Do you think the message is resonating?
I believe the initiative is called Let's Make a Difference.
Yeah.
And it's not about making a difference on Thanksgiving Day in reference to feeding 30,000 persons, or Let's Make a Difference when we do our swim program, where we already thought about, I think we're at 800 Bahamians how to swim. You make a difference, and however you can make a difference in your community. You go to your school and read to the kids. There's elder folks at home, go clean the yard up. So however you can make a difference in your church, in your community, your school, whatever you can do, big or small, just make a difference.
You know, for a period this year, it seems as though Bahamas Striping went in the dark. Didn't hear you, didn't see you, didn't feel you. And then you come back out with this major donation and the Let's Make a Difference. Are you always busy working and thinking about the next initiative to do it big?
No. No. We're now working on expanding and diversifying our business.
Yeah.
And what does that look like?
The country and the Caribbean will see in due time.
That sounds exciting. You're going to tease a journalist like that. I don't think I'm not going to ask. But it sounds like something new is on the horizon.
Yeah, definitely.
God has been good to us. The government has been good to us. The Caribbean is the opportunity for us and other Bahamian companies who want to expand.
Wow, that sounds exciting. And you can hear the story first on ZNS Network, I promise you. But let's go back to Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. What do you want the volunteers to feel when they can start participating from the crack of dawn until they're tired and every bone is aching in their body? What do you hope they walk away with from this?
Well, I definitely see it as a sense of pride to know that we, for one, we achieved our goal of putting a hot meal on 30,000, in the hands of 30,000 people tomorrow. And they will get the relief of I guess, seeing the fruits of their labor. You know, it's a lot of preparation that goes to get to this point. And tomorrow is the day, it's showtime. So I think we're definitely gonna meet our goal, and everybody's gonna walk away feeling proud that they actually made a difference.
And of course, you have so many coordinated efforts. This has to be a well-coordinated plan, because you're not just doing the Providence, you're doing Family Islands as well.
17 islands.
17 islands?
17 islands, yes. We will be going to 3 islands ourselves tomorrow.
Wow. You're making this a national effort.
Yes.
So, you know, the big question we ask every year, what's next year gonna look like?
That's a good some trouble.
And they breathe.
I think this 30,000 definitely was a stretch. We're gonna keep it at a number where we make a difference, but not don't put too much pressure on.
Don't become overwhelmed.
Onto ourselves as well. Julie, our executive assistant, she spearheads the project, and we can see that she's a bit stressed. So I don't think we'll do it till next year. But at the end of the day, our goal as a company is to make a difference, and this initiative does that on Thanksgiving Day. So I don't see us ending it no time soon. But we're definitely going to continue making a difference in our country and helping out our brothers and sisters.
I'll give you the final thought. A lot of corporate people are putting this in the calendar now. I'm seeing the companies increase every year. And like the Broadcasting Corporation of Bahamas, we have a well-coordinated effort. We're in 3 schools tomorrow serving, but our team and our staff are excited. I think they're too excited. I think it's because they don't want to be to work. But they get excited every year, and they're asking, which school am I going to tomorrow? And so it's become a real thing on our calendar here as a partner. As I can imagine the other corporate companies, you're starting a new phenomenon for corporate Bahamas on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, for us, it's all about let's make a difference in our community, but also we want to invite our partners. And again, it's about somebody who donated $20,000, somebody who donated $50,000, somebody who brought a bag of rice, a ham, a turkey. It don't make a difference what you can do. And I think that the community, the business community, has come to realize that, you know, what we say we're going to do, we do. 100% of all funds raised goes into the program.
Wow.
If the funds is short, we put it in ourselves. We do the administration of the program, but mostly important is that I think the business community in the Bahamas sees that the program works, and it's not just Nassau-centric, it's through the Family Islands. Our goal this year was get you more Family Islands, and I'm glad that we did. That we have 17 Family Islands through the Bahamas will benefit and through 30,000 meals tomorrow.
That's going to be exciting. Congratulations to you. You did it again.
Thank you.
You pulled it off.
Not yet. Wait for tomorrow.
Come this far.
Wait for tomorrow.
Come this far.
We're not going to fail tomorrow.
only thing that could cause you not to be successful if Juliet calls in sick.
Or the hamburgers.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations to you. And still to come, we're going to talk to the people who really got to be up all night working. You know, they get to look good in the blue suits and just feel good about the program. But these people, they got to make it happen. They ain't sleeping no time soon. We're back after this.
After I was in a plane crash in June 1983, I lost my left arm. I had some good friends, came along, fishing guides. They said, man, we can teach you to fly fish. Exuma. Can you see? Look at it, man. One of the nicest places you want to be in the world. There were challenges learning to cast, learning to put a fly on a leader, learning to tie the different knots for me as a handicapped individual. As a matter of fact, I don't really feel handicapped because I could do everything, man. Anything anybody could do, I think I could do it too. Because with your mindset to do anything, no matter what you are, what you look like, what's happening to you, you can do it. Persons in our positions, it's hard to get fundings and very, very expensive. SBDC would be helpful in regards to help funding people with disabilities. So nothing is impossible if you're disabled, any kind of disability. Put faith in God and trust God. Believe you will overcome.
You're probably wondering what I'm doing here sitting in our amazing studio. Well, I'm preparing for my new show coming this fall. In Depth with Mukesh Lapinder is a Sunday magazine style show with timely investigations and deep explorations into the country's ills and triumphs. So join me on Sundays at 10 a.m. this fall for long-form and engaging conversations. And remember, only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Join us each Sunday at 5 p.m. and Tuesdays at 2:30 p.m. for Legends, the Untold Story, here on the ZNS Television Network.
Welcome back. And of course, most of you watching TV, and you're probably watching TV. Let me imagine what most Bahamians are doing right now. You're watching TV while you're in the kitchen prepping food. You're cooking. You know, you put on that big Thanksgiving meal. Because some of y'all ain't going to work tomorrow, even though you're supposed to be to work. But you're going to be home having Thanksgiving, acting like you're an American. You're going to watch a football game like everybody else tomorrow. And then you're going to have that pie, and then have that second meal later in the evening. You know, Bahamians, we act like Thanksgiving is a holiday here. But you're in the kitchen prepping, and you're not going to be the only ones. There are going to be some people prepping to make sure other people have a great day. Giving us a final update on this year's preparation is Bahamas Striping Group of Companies General Manager, Melanie Roach, and one of the program's partners is Lighthouse Church of God. Joining us on the panel is Senior Pastor Reverend Eileen Johnson and Evangelism Director Reverend Jacqueline Fox DeVoe. Ladies, welcome to the show. It's always good to have you here. Thank you for being here tonight.
Welcome. It's an honor being here.
So tell me, what is tonight looking like? Let me start with you, Madam General Manager. What is it looking like tonight in preparation for tomorrow?
Well, the whole week has been challenging because not only are we doing 37 locations here in Nassau.
Wow.
We have 16 other islands that we have to deal with. So we have to make sure that we get all of the materials that they need to do the preparation. So this whole week, basically starting on Monday, we've been packaging hams, turkey, rice, stuffing, tomato paste, seasoning, and with great help from the Bahamas Feeding Network. We could not have done it without them. So, you know, there were pallets being packed, taken to the boat. Then individuals in New Providence were coming to the warehouse, our warehouse, to collect their packages. So it was just go, 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 go.
You made sure you had everything that they need to prepare these meals.
Yes, we do. Right down to the salt and pepper.
Seriously?
Yes, everything.
Yes, we have them.
And of course, they get these items, they prepare the items, and you have to, when you're in journalism, you think the worst, but I got to stop thinking the worst. Because I'm thinking, these people can get these stuff, how are you sure they're coming back with the actual product?
Well, nobody's disappointed in us.
That's what's so amazing in this country. That all of these people who are involved in this program, people have integrity to ensure not to try and keep it at home and have that turkey for their family.
Well, a lot of our partners have their own feeding programs year-round, so they are respected in their communities. So it's really not a challenge to trust them with thousands of dollars worth of goods, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Reverend Eileen.
Yes, sir.
How much homes are y'all expecting to feed? What does your work look like tonight? What are you preparing?
Tonight we are prepping for 500 meals.
My God.
500.
500.
At our church, yes. Yes.
You cooking the entire meal?
I'm not.
I mean, the church. The church
is doing, yeah.
The entire meal.
Yeah.
And you're gonna prepare 500.
Yes.
So that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
You have a good team. Tell me a little bit about that. I don't hear a little about this team.
We have a good team. We have a lot of experienced cooks, and they've already started prepping. We've received all of our supplies, and they have already seasoned turkeys and boiled hams, and they are cooking tonight. And so it's just a matter in the morning of cutting it up and getting it ready to present to the public for 12 o'clock. And so we're looking at stuffed turkey, honey glazed ham, macaroni, peas and rice, maybe some crab and rice, coleslaw, beets and corn, and something to drink.
Yes.
And we're preparing to give that to 500 persons beyond the Pinewood Garden area, as well as old folks home, some of the schools. So we just want to be a blessing. And we're so excited to partner with the Bahamas Striping, as well as the Feeding Network. And this is something we give groceries and food on a monthly basis, and sometimes even beyond that. And so I'm just honored to be a blessing, and it's a privilege to be able to serve God's people in this capacity.
Evangelist, one of the things that churches do all the time is come out of the walls, and that's what evangelism is really about.
Yeah.
But it's not just about preaching; it's about meeting the needs of people.
Yes.
Talk about how this actually helps you to do just that.
Yes, we're so honored to be able to meet the whole man. We're taking a holistic approach, not just spiritually, but we're meeting their physical needs. And I've heard about the prices for Thanksgiving dinners. It's like astronomical.
Listen, if you see all over Facebook, I'm one of the people, what they're trying to sell.
Yes, and so if you don't have any money, if you cannot afford a Thanksgiving meal, just come on down to LFC. We're gonna meet you free of charge. You're gonna have a high quality meal prepared just for you. Come on down, between the hours of 12 noon and 3 p.m. tomorrow.
How does this represent what the church ought to be doing?
This is astronomical in representation of what the kingdom is supposed to be. Because the scripture says in Matthew 14 and 20, I think, or 25, it says,
I was hungry.
When when we are hungry, you didn't feed me. And so, this is our time to feed. This is our time to clothe. This is our time to represent the kingdom of God. People need to see Christ in action. Outside of the four walls of the church.
Is this your first time being a part of the Let's Make a Difference?
No. This is our second time.
Yes. I think so.
Yes, this is our second time. Last year we did about 300.
300, yes.
So you've increased your numbers.
We always go up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have more people involved this time. And they're excited about it.
Yes.
We're really excited about it. And so we're looking forward. We want them to come.
Yes.
We're in Pinewood Gardens, and we want to feed as many.
Yes.
Please come. Bring your co-workers, bring your friends, bring your family members. I've had persons message me that they have parents that are invalid. So I tell them come, or we'll try to get as many meals out to these persons. It would mean a lot to people. That little would mean a whole lot.
Yes.
So we thank God for...
I like what you said, quality meals. This ain't no just fly-by-night food. It's good meals.
Jesus fed the 5,000. We're going to feed the 500. We're going to feed the 500 tomorrow. Not 2 loaves and the fish. We're going to give them the Bahamian dish tomorrow.
Good stuff, good stuff. Madam Director, I have to give you the word. What is tomorrow going to mean for the Let's Make a Difference campaign?
Well, it's going to show that once you put your mind to it, as Bahamians, we can do anything. I always say if we would only use our powers for good, this country would be phenomenal. And have to go back to our partners, not just the persons who are assisting with the preparation, but people have been so generous, both with money and with goods. We have small companies, medium-sized companies, large companies. Everybody is doing their little bit to help feed 30,000 Bahamians tomorrow.
You're going to be on your feet all day tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, well, I hope our boss will give us the day off on Friday.
I'll negotiate that for
Yes.
you. I'll speak on your behalf.
Good negotiator.
Reverend Eileen, I'll give you the final word because it is Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'll allow you to challenge the nation on really what does Thanksgiving mean and what we ought to be focusing on. Outside of that wonderful dinner everybody will be looking for tomorrow, what should this season be a reflection of?
It should be a reflection of our gratefulness, our gratitude, first of all, for the Lord Jesus Christ laying down his life, and also as Christian believers that we get to share and partner with other persons so that we can convince them to come aboard and become Christians and, you know, represent the kingdom in all aspects. So we're really inviting everybody to come and partake and get a delicious meal and enjoy what the Lord has for them.
Don't forget to drink.
These two partners that we have. This is really, really impacting. We're not the only church. We're not the only church, but we've been asked to represent some of the churches. And so we say again, thank you, and we can put our shoulders to the wheel. There's a lot to do, but we're going to get the work done because we want to represent, we want to make an indelible mark into the kingdom, that we're not just preaching, collecting tithes and offering, we're giving back to the people.
Feeding the whole
and even after this Christmas, we back again, we give ham and turkey to persons and groceries on a bi-weekly basis.
That's amazing.
So this is ministry for us. We hit the road, we go down to the fish fry as well.
Wow.
And we go and we infiltrate and we speak to them about Jesus Christ.
You know, people in the church like to have church, but when you call for evangelism, you got to almost pull them by tooth and nail. It's your calling. Talk a little bit about evangelism and what that means to you when you have to go out and reach people.
Always a joy to see people's faces, you know, not, like you said, church outside the four walls. Not everybody's coming into church, so we have to let people know that there is hope for the hopeless.
That's it.
There is a message for those who need that message, and it's just a joy to see persons, to see that persons care, to see that persons are willing to just get out there to meet them wherever they are, on the park, in their homes, and to pray for them. You know, people are, in this time we're dealing with a lot of suicide, persons, individuals who are oppressed and depressed. So we spread the message of hope. It's a joy and it's a privilege to see persons receiving that joy and receiving that hope, that message that Jesus Christ came to seek and save those that are lost.
Thank you so much.
He wished that none should perish.
Yeah, that's the message there. General Manager Rhodes, I'll tell you, not just adults are involved. We have school kids. We have young people involved tomorrow as well, eh?
We have students who are actually doing cooking at Aquinas and also at Queen's College. We have students who are going to be participating in the eating. We have Gambia Primary. We have
Columbus Primary.
Columbus Primary. We have what's the school in Madeira?
Centerville Primary.
Then we also have Cleveland Niñas Primary. So we are spread far and wide.
That's amazing.
Yes. So the all ages, from young to us senior people.
Congratulations on another successful year, and we were hoping for the best. We know all will go well tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for being on the show, ladies. It's our pleasure having you here tonight.
Thank you so much. Yes.
And that does it for the rundown. Be sure to stay locked on the ZNS network for the Bahamas tonight at 11. It's a final newscast in the country with the latest news and information with Corville Pfeiffer right over there getting ready for 11 o'clock news. For all of us here at ZNS, I'm Clint Watson. Thanks so much for joining us. Please have a great night. Oh, I understand. Royston's reading 11 o'clock tonight. Corville is off early tonight. Please have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Please stay safe, and let's remember to, in all things, no matter what it looks like, all things, give thanks. Good night, everyone.
At Fort Montague, I'm Opal Roach. This is ZNS.
Energy powers everything, our homes, our businesses, and our national growth. But as technology evolves and global demand shifts, the Bahamas must stay ahead of the curve to secure a reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy future. This is Powering the Future, strengthening energy, people, and progress in the